Please, Nemi, you don't have to hurt me before you.
But that lady, no. All what Salima have said has come to shame Buki to so go any. Try tí o bá lọ́rọ̀ sẹ́ ní kó máa shut up kó di ẹnu ẹ̀ mú ó ti máa ń ṣe bí ṣọ̀hún jù ẹjọ́ máa dá kọ́ ẹ bá wa bá wọn host ẹni kọ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Na you go talk to us, not be everybody dey get flash.
All right. Mo ti gbọ́.
Hello.
Mo ti gbọ́ ẹ ṣe gan ni. Kékèké ni.
Yeah. Ẹ kálẹ́ gbogbo lé.
Ṣé ń sùn ni?
Rárá. Sí.
Bí kò bá tẹ̀lé fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ìgbà tí ìyá Mohbad bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nínú voice note.
Ọlọ́mọ jẹ. Ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ o. Mi ò tí gbọ́ voice record yẹn ẹ bá play ká gbọ́.
Ó mà lọ́ǹgì.
Ó lọ́ǹgì. Ó ga. Ok, ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ síta lẹ́yìn kíní Sister Bukky yẹn.
Kò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ọmọ bro sister ló sáré jáde láàárọ̀ yìí.
Ok, Fọláṣadé olójú dúdú.
Olójú Kampala.
Olójú dúdú. Ó ga.
Kí ni Fọláṣadé tẹ̀ ló ṣòó ná? Mi nǹkan tẹ mú kan, mi nǹkan tẹ rí lórí fídíò. Láti mi ìbá lórí láì. Ó jáde nítorí voice note ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni, kò sí kankan tó ṣe.
Mi ò tí ì gbọ́, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Orí Fọláṣadé yìí.
Tó lẹ́gbọ̀n mọ̀mọ́ ni àbólẹ́gbọ̀n òun kọ́ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
AI ni, AI ló ń bóyá AI bóyá ó fẹ́ sọ.
Bí ó fẹ́ lóun kọ́, àbẹ́gbọ̀n òun kọ́ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn olóòórùn wọn ò ní tìjú gbogbo wọn tílétílé. Gbogbo wọn ni wọn ò ní tìjú pọ̀.
Tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé
ó fẹ́ fi wá jà ní àbórí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́.
How hear me but wọn ò jó sọ̀rọ̀ Zainab Bensi àti God protection they took over the platform. Even àwọn èèyàn gan feel irritated. Even olórí ẹbí sọ náà wà lórí platform yẹn pé inú tiẹ̀ ń bá wọn pé àwọn kọ́mẹ̀ntì pé let her talk tó fi parí show yẹn. Wọn ò jó sọ̀rọ̀.
Ok, ó wá sórí olórí ẹbí ni.
No, kò wá ó ṣe show tiẹ̀ òun náà ti ní platform ìyẹn Fọláṣadé. So mo rò pé gbogbo wọn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí but God protection àti Mama àbí babe àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ Zainab Bensi ọ̀jọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ they took over the platform. Wọn ọ̀jọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Ok, wọ́n lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
Àwọn ló wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àpàrẹ so ifá gbogbo wọn sọ pé èmi ò tẹ̀lé àwọn pé olórí ẹbí gan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ olórí ẹbí gan ní inú tiẹ̀ ń bá àwọn type yìí pé ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni yìí sọ̀rọ̀ kó tiẹ̀ sọ káwọn gbọ́n tó fẹ́ sọ títí ló fi parí show yẹn àwọn ló take over show yẹn I'm telling you ẹ lọ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn.
Wọ́n lọ fún lọ́rùn.
No, wọ́n lọ fún lọ́rùn wọ́n sọ pé on pet ẹ̀ pé kó sọ tó bá mọ̀ àwọn máa dúró tì í we support you a máa dúró tì í a máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ lọ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí ó wà.
Ẹ mọ iye ìṣẹ̀dá tó fẹ́ jẹ́ lára Mohbad ni ẹ mọ iye ìṣẹ̀dá tó fẹ́ gòkè lára Mohbad ni ọmọ lórí burúkú kan ló ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ pé gbèsè lójijì. Ẹ̀yin náà wo tó dùn sínú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀rí aṣọ fífẹ́ ẹ̀rí tó ẹ̀rí wọ̀ dúró yẹn ni. Lọ́jọ́ yẹn ìyàwó lórí fídíò yẹn ni.
Kò yé mi o. Kò yé mi o. Èmi nǹkan tó dá mi lójú ni wípé àǹtí ẹ̀ mọ́ mi Zainab. Nǹkan bí mi máa ń rò láyé mi ni wípé ajọ́ máa wà láyé ni Ọlọ́run á da yín sí ẹ̀mí sí. Wà láìtàláì Ọlọ́run ẹ máa ṣe padà ṣe ṣó ayọ̀. Ẹ̀yin kò máa ẹ máa rí lọ wò.
Orí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́
ẹ máa wo fíìmù bí náà ó ti lọ́ọ̀dì ju.
Wọ́n náà fẹ́ máa fún wa ní
gbogbo ṣé wò yìí.
Kí ni kò ní
ẹ máa wo fíìmù. Àwọn tó bí àìmọ̀ kò náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ ti further notice. Wọ́n nǹkan tó bí mọ̀ ni pé láìpẹ́ ẹ̀rí fíìmù ṣọ ẹ lọ pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Olóòrùn.
Ẹ̀rí kankan nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ nìyẹn.
Òun náà máa ṣe bí náà.
Kí ló tẹ̀ tó ìtẹ́gbà àti kàyí mọ́tò.
Olúwa.
Mọ̀mí káàkiri tó ń lò dé àwọn mi kéèké ó já púpọ̀ wọn kò mọ̀ pé mo kò tí owó tí họ́ọ̀fù kìíní yẹn ó sọ nínú ó ní ìyá Mohbad wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí Jàròṣà tó ẹ̀ ń bá mu Mohbad she said it ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán ó jábọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn a lot of
mi
people.
ìmọ̀ bóyá máa wà nínú eléyìí o mi ìmọ̀ bóyá máa wà nínú eléyìí torí eléyìí ò kì í ṣe.
àwọn olórí ẹbí á ní lọ́wọ́.
Ìpàdé rí pé ẹ̀ǹbámì yẹn kan tá a fi ń sọ pé ó ti lọ bẹ̀ láti jọ Monday nìyẹn.
ṣé torí pé kinní kan ọkàn àwọn eléyìí ń ṣọkàn èèyàn mọ̀ ó ti dọkàn ọgẹ kò yẹ mi o èmi nǹkan tó dá mi lójú ni wípé àǹtí ẹ̀ mọ́ mi Zainab nǹkan bí mi máa ń lò láyé mi ni wípé àjọ máa wà láyé ni ọlọ́run á da yín sí ẹ̀mí sí wà láìtàláì ọlọ́run ẹ máa ṣe padà ṣe ṣó ayọ̀.
Beginning náà lélẹ̀ you said it's on my page. náà lélẹ̀ ẹ já máa gbọ́ lọ́nà.
ẹ máa rí ìnáwó ẹ máa wo fíìmù yìí náà ó ti lọ́ọ̀gì ju kò dẹ̀ tí ó lọ́ọ̀gì wọn bí mo ṣe ń wò yìí. Ẹ máa wo fíìmù. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ mi àìmọ̀ kòrónà ti sọ̀rọ̀ ti further notice. Bọ̀ nǹkan tí mi mọ̀ ni pé láìpẹ́ ẹni fíìmù ṣe ẹni pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé ẹ̀ gbọ́?
Ẹ̀rí kankan.
Lágo mélòó?
Because gbogbo ẹ̀ ó wà obvious. Èyí tẹ̀ tó ìtẹ́gbà àti Kàrímọ́ tó sọ recently yìí. Àti Kàrímọ́ kọ̀ òbí àwọn sọ. Bọ̀ àwọn tó nìjẹ́ ti mọ̀ náà ẹ máa wo fíìmù. Ẹ̀yin máa ríran o, kan tí mo mọ̀ ni. Gbogbo ní pọ́sibú kó kọ́ sí gbogbo wọn ní àbẹ́ kó lè pé ó tún wá ṣe láìlè ó tún jó. Ìgbà tí ń ṣe irú yẹn.
Kò sẹ́ndì ìyá Mohbad ní òfin tó wà ní.
Ṣọ́nà níbọ̀dì. Ṣọ́nà níbọ̀dì.
Kò sẹ́ni wọn ní respect fún ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad náà.
Kò rán anybody kẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́. Ṣé torí pé kinní kan ọkàn àwọn eléyìí ń ṣọkàn èèyàn mọ̀. Ó ti dọ́kọ̀
nítorí pé kinní kan.
Èèyàn bìtírè èèyàn wọ́n mi dé ọ lè bìtírè mọ́mí dé èkó ní àwọn nìkan lọ́ bìtírè. Ẹni tó lè jẹ́ kí èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀
Mọ́mí kan fọ́ ẹ̀ka ilẹ̀. Mọ́mí kan fọ́.
Torí pé tó bá yẹ èèyàn náà.
Mọ́mí kan fọ́ ẹ̀ka ilẹ̀ o.
Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ?
Ẹ̀ka ilẹ̀ ṣé rí tí Ṣadé yẹn fi jáde ó ti ń pàṣírí àwọn ti tú dáadáa kẹsẹ̀ tí Bukky Jesse play yẹn tí àǹtí ẹ̀ tún sọ pé ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ àwọn ìplay ẹ̀ tán so ó ti jẹ́ kẹ́rù bá wọn.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n tí mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀.
Tó wà ń bẹ̀ ìwọ̀nba tán rí yẹn wọn ò lè
òun ló fi sáré bọ́ síta tó kúnlẹ̀ àwọn wo ló wá ń lo gàlàlà fún.
so nǹkan tó fẹ́ yí tó bá jẹ́ pé gbà tó ti jáde tí ẹ ti lọ bá ń gbà yẹn mọ́mí kan fọ́ pé kó sọ ohun tó mọ̀ tó ní tó bá ti kọ́ dùdé ló máa tó sọ̀rọ̀ tí kò padà sọ̀rọ̀ gidi mọ́ yẹn kì bá ti dáa fún gan bọ́kẹ́ ní tó gbọ́ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó gbọ́ yẹn ó ti mọ̀ pé kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀ mọ́ ayé àwọn ti ta ṣe mọ̀ pé àǹtí Bukky sọ pé jẹ́ káwọn tó bá fọ́ǹbù àwọn yòókù àwọn tọ́jú òdìlé ẹjọ́ bọ́ tó bá fọ́ǹbù àwọn á ba gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ so òun nìkan tẹ́rí damage tó sáré tanná sí láìpẹ́
Oyinkansola mi ò rí Oyinkansola send your request now.
Ó lójó ló sáré tanná sí fóònù láàárọ̀ yìí láwọn èèyàn rádaràda tó sojú dúdú bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bìnà náà múre yẹn so yín ò tiẹ̀ lè pín tiẹ̀ rí àti tó iye Zainab tó lọ bá lórí kíní tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wí ó yẹ kán jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ káwọn èèyàn wá mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ gbé fún.
kí ló wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ náà kò ní ìkankan tó fẹ́ sọ náà gbogbo tó fẹ́ sọ náà ló ti sọ yẹn.
ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣé èèyàn máa ń fara balẹ̀ fúngbà mi wèrè náà máa ń níṣẹ́ tó wúlò fún yàn tó ti yẹyin ẹ wà á wo nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àná yẹn ló sáré jáde wá bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe sọ pé torí ọ̀rọ̀ àná yẹn yóò mú tán èyí ò kí ń mú yàn lọ ní èèyàn á mú tán dáadáa ẹ lọ́rùn ọwọ́ so èèyàn náà wà kó fún padà wá sá wọlé kò wà ní sọ̀rọ̀ mo torí à ní ìdí wọn mọ́ torí ìgbà tá a ní ìdí ẹ̀ tá a ní ìdí wọn kò sọ̀rọ̀ ó tún sọ Ọlọ́run ó di ẹ̀rí ijọ́ tó jáde tó.
bó ṣe máa ń sọ nìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ lódì lòdì ọlọ́wọ́ di ẹ̀rí kílẹ̀ wá ìkàtẹ́ wá bí ẹgbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
rádaràda yẹn tó ti yẹ yín àwọn yẹn tí òjò sọ̀rọ̀ tán láàárọ̀ lójú ó dùn mí gan pẹ̀sẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ nù ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ láwọn èèyàn rádaràda yẹn Ìyá Mohbad tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti gbowó ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ọmọ ọkú tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ọrẹ́jì ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n tún wá gbowó kan wọ́n tún wá torí pé o pariwo pé ara ni ẹ́ wọ́n tún wá gbé owó fún ẹ kó o tún lè ṣe sáwọn tó dáwó fún ẹ wọ́n mọ ráìtì náà.
a ní tẹ́ǹkì kò ṣe látijọ́ yẹn.
ẹ máa gbọ́ kọ́mọ yẹn kán lè rí àṣeyọrí sẹ́tẹ́lúmọ́ láti January látọdún kan ó ti lé lọ́dún kan sí tẹ́lifọ̀dì tí ń pariwo tí kò lè sùn akọ́dọ̀ lè tí ò dáwó gan owó dátà gan tẹ́lómìn ná ó ti ju kẹ́lómìn ìdáwó látọ̀sí àwọn tó ń fi owó ńláńláńlá lẹ̀ so kò wá mọ fálù ó tún wá lọ yíyùn padà ẹ wo bá ṣe rí ẹ ṣe tú ẹ wo bá ṣe rí ẹ ṣe tú wọn àdájú pé fake life náà jọ ń gbé ọ̀rẹ́ ojú lásán náà jọ ń ṣe so bó ṣe wà yẹn níjọ́ kan tẹ́nìkan sọ̀rọ̀ nípa owó ní ẹ mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa owó mọ̀ bí kúrò ó sì tètè yá ni nítorí ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe fọ́mọ ẹ̀ ò ṣe ó tún wá gbowó ogún àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbéjọ ọmọ ẹ̀ ókè ọ̀dà gbowó ìkó lè wá sọ tó bá jẹ́ kó torí owó ni owó àgbẹ̀ tún wá dá tó tún wá padà síbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ bíkú tí ó jẹ ìyá Mohbad bó ṣe máa pa ó máa kọ́kọ́ jẹ ìyá yẹn kó tó pa ń pakúpa ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò ó.
ṣẹ́rí ìyá Mohbad mo observe nǹkan kan ní lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ́díò yẹn mo rí wípé irọ́ ló ń pa orí ẹ̀ pé o ṣe mọ̀ pé à ń sọ pé orí ò pé nǹkan tún ní orí ẹ̀ pé
orí rẹ̀ pé
God bless you nǹkan tí mo sọ lára pé mo tó ń ṣe.
ó pretend ni o ó pretend ni òun ló fi ń ṣe bàlàbàlà bí àkísà tán fi nu epo yẹn ó pretend ni.
kò ṣẹ́rí kò ẹ mọ irú àwọn alábòsí ẹ̀dá ìkànnì àwọn irú èèyàn rú wọn bùà àpáàtìpó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ irú àwọn èèyàn rẹ̀ kan àwọn alábòsí ẹ̀dá apààyàn ní ìyá Mohbad yẹn.
tó fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ọ́díò yẹn wípé torí kówó lè bá lọ síbì kan lòun fi ń sọ fún bàbá gan wípé kí bàbá jẹ́ káwọn gbọ́ máa lè káwọn mọ̀ tọ́tọ́mọ wọn ó bà tí ẹ sọ ọmọ Mohbad nítorí kí property lè bá lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn so òtítọ́ ẹ̀ ló fi tẹ̀lé Wùmí ìyẹn ti wá yí lọ́pọlọ ìyẹn wá sọ fún wípé ẹ support mi o màmá so that gbogbo property yẹn á lè lọ sọ́dọ̀ mi èmi àti iná lájọpẹ́ yín gan lẹ́tẹ̀ gba pípọ̀ jù nínú ẹ̀ nítorí yí lórí nìyẹn.
Mr. kékeré ni ẹ tún ti gbàgbé ni ẹni tó sọ pé òun fẹ́ jẹ́ kí bàbá sọ́fà nù ẹni tó rí òpin nìyẹn o òun mọ̀ òun fẹ́ jẹ́ kó sọ́fà dáadáa kóun tó wá bá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wá pariwo pé bàbá ò fẹ́ ṣé ibo la fi ọpọlọ wa sí náà please.
So definitely ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó kàn ń pretend a máa sọ̀rọ̀ a máa wọ ẹnu bí ẹni tó ní partial stroke gbogbo kíní yẹn tó ń ṣe yẹn ó mọ̀ ṣe sẹ́rí ẹni tó lè máa dì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà ni Ọ̀túnba lẹ́gbò lẹ́sẹ̀ yẹn ẹni bí ẹ ṣe máa gbé fún.
mọ́mí kékeré ọlọ́run mọ̀ ṣe é ṣe míyẹn náà ló like láti mọ díù pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ọlọ́mọ mọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ rẹ̀ àwọn torí tó bá dúró sí ẹ̀yìn lè mọ ṣàánú ẹ̀ irú ọmọ tí ò ràn rárá tí ò ràn lórí ikú ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ò ràn irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fi ti ìyá Mohbad.
ẹ wo ẹ tún wò sọ fún
ẹ ká sọ sá o ẹjọ sàṣẹ ẹjọ máa ṣá lè dá sí èmi ní question ẹyọ kan ẹjọ ṣé kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ kí n gbẹ́nu sí mic.
ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè lọ.
My mommy, good afternoon ma. Anyway, everybody, good afternoon.
Lẹ́tí gbọ́wọ́ yín.
Mi máa tí rí àlọ́ 30K mo máa rí justice for my 30,000.
Owó tó ti gbé lọ fún babaláwo tí babaláwo ti lọ fi kunlé.
Anyway, ẹ ká sọ mass. Everybody, God bless us all. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà o, ìgbà tí lórí platform Bọ̀dá Látilẹ̀ kan, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà níbi táwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀. So wọ́n wá sọ yí pé òun ló tọ́ àdúrà. So èmi fi pé bàbá ló tọ́ àdúrà ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo right? Àbí àwọn tó ń sọ yí pé òun ló tọ́jú àdúrà ipò gbé àdúrà lọ́ngbà tó ń lọ ṣé àwọn pípù yẹn right ẹjọ́
ó gbàdúrà lọ ó wá lọ gbé sọ́dọ̀ ìyá rẹ̀ ló tọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe tọ́hún náà ní lẹ́bù tóhun náà wà yẹn làdúrà náà fi wò ó.
ókè ó gbé àdúrà lọ ókè ṣé lẹ́tà ni àdúrà wa padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ni.
Lẹ́tà tádùá ti dàgbà tádùá gan ò mọ Mohbad lẹ́gbọ̀n. After tí wọ́n ti dàgbà tán nìyẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún yọjú sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ó ti yé yín.
Okay, in fact, I will tell you this is my first time tí mo máa ever gbọ́ yí pé òun ló tọ́jú àdúrà. All my thought was yí pé bàbá èmi feel yí pé bàbá sọ yí pé àwọn làwọn tọ́jú.
Òun ló tọ́jú àdúrà máa ní.
grandma ló tọ́jú àdúrà.
Kò gbàdúrà lọ sílé ọkọ tó lọ o, kò gbàdúrà lọ.
Ó ti yé mi mà, ó ti yé mi mà.
Ìyá ẹ̀ náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀ náà máa tọ́ ní level tán fi tọ́hun náà tó fi ń wò bọ̀nbọ̀n yẹn náà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ rí wọn ni. Wọ́n máa dín ìtọ́.
Wèrè wà lórí fídíò.
Kékèké yẹn tó ti dé. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí bàbá fún Abọ́sẹ̀dé jẹ, tí fún jẹ.
Ẹjọ́ máa jẹ́ kí ẹjọ́ máa mọ̀ sí ní kwẹ́sìtì. Ẹ sì já máa ga sọ̀nà. Ẹ sì jẹ́ gbẹ́nu sí máìkì. No wonder. Ẹ mọ̀ yí pé tá ẹ bá nọ́tìsì ìran Abọ́sẹ̀dé, wọ́n fine. Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ju Abọ́sẹ̀dé to the level of oh my God. Ó jọgàn. No wonder. Anyways. Abájọ tí Mohbad like bàbá ẹ̀, ẹni ẹ̀yà bí òun lẹ̀yà ń jọ. Ẹ rí i pé tẹ̀sìn tí ìwà tútù bí àdàbà tí kéèyàn wà kí kéèyàn má lójú kòkòrò. Kéèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọlàkejì ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lára Mohbad. Bí bàbá yẹn ṣe ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kéèyàn ní tẹ́lọ́rùn, kéèyàn dẹ̀ ní sùúrù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, but ṣé wá rí Bọ́sẹ̀ ó lè ní. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni Ṣẹ́dírákì Abẹ́dínígò Bọ́sẹ̀dé ló ṣe yà.
Tí ò fi lè sọ̀rọ̀.
Irú ẹ̀dá tó
jẹ́ kan jẹ́ tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kan pa kíákíá kó lè di tiwọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kó rọjú kó jẹ́.
Ẹjọ́ màmá Aláyọ̀ mi, question tẹ̀ dé. Ṣé nítorí pé ẹlòmíì ló tọ́ grandma ló tọ́ Shedrack àbí kí lẹ porúkọ ẹ̀?
Shedrack ọmọ Shedrack inú báyìí kọ́ nìyẹn o.
Ìgbà tó tẹ̀ padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá tí a mọ̀ pé bó ṣe upbringing ẹ̀ yàtọ̀. Ìgbà tó dẹ̀ tí bàbá dẹ̀ ní kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Mohbad, mo fẹ́ bèrè nǹkan ni. Ṣé nítorí ẹ̀ ni kò ṣe lè ní feelings ìfẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Tó bá pọ́ndìjọ tọ́ wọn pọ̀, mo ní nǹkan kan ibi tí mo ń lọ. Tá pọ́ndìjọ bàbá àwọn méjì àbáwọn mẹ́ta, bàbá bring her up. Kò ní hùwà tó wù yẹn àbí kí ni ẹ kò fẹ́ béèrè ẹ̀. Ẹ̀bọ́n kì í gbọ́ àmọ̀ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n òun ni ó lè má hùwà bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò ní já ìfọ àwọn Abọ́sẹ̀dé jẹ.
Ibi tó ti ń bọ̀ yẹn, ìwà tí wọ́n ti kọ́ láti kékeré, òun ló wà lára ẹ̀. Kò rí Mohbad bí ẹ̀jẹ̀ gan. Kò rí Mohbad bí ẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀ because òòjọ́ ṣe kékeré, nǹkan kò dà wọ́n pọ̀ bí ọmọ ìyá.
Wọ́n á ti máa ba bàbá yẹn jẹ́ lójú ẹ̀.
Of course.
Ọ̀pọ̀ àti bàbá ìyàwó ìyá ẹ̀ àti bàbá ti jà. So automatically àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sọ yẹn against ti bàbá. Ọmọ yẹn á ti fi sínú.
Ni wọ́n ti kó sínú orí Shedrack yẹn.
But Shedrack inú Bible ò ṣe báyìí náà.
Nítorí ẹ̀ ní bàbá òfin gbọ́ lójú.
Ẹ ní pé Shedrack mọ́. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe dìzóònù bàbá. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe dìzóònù. Ó dìzóònù rẹ̀ off kúrò di alobas. Kò yẹ kó dùn wá náà. Kí ló ń dùn wá fún? Why are we pained? Don't let us be pained now. I mean, why? Westo, bàbá get your mind.
Mo wà lórí live show lè your call attention me, so I don't know, I need to come and hear what it is. Ta ló ń sọ kí ló ń sọ àwọn onísọkúsọ kí ló ń wí kí àwọn ló tún wíwí kúwì. What's going on? Kí ló tún ní Westo ṣe báyìí? What's their problem? Àbólórí gbogbo wọn fẹ́ ṣoríire àbólófo ni wọ́n ni. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ kú kú òjijì ni àbọ̀ fẹ́ fojú sunkún ọmọ wọn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ni Westo ti ṣe?
Is okay, my brother.
Àbólórí burúkú ni wọ́n ní ìwọ̀n bá sọ mi tí gbọ́ o.
In fact, o ti fẹnu.
Ta ló sọ àwọn wo ni? Kí ló ní mo ṣe? Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀?
Ìwọ ṣe sọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó pè ẹ́ tí wọ́n wá ń ṣe pé. Ìwọ ṣe bèrè. tó ní wọ́n fẹ́ fojú sun kó.
No, èmi ò sí ti báyìí. Anyway, apologies o.
Why can't you ask that person?
You should have asked first.
Anyway,
Wẹ́sítò ọ̀gá bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kọ́kọ́ béèrè.
Kí ló ní mo ṣe?
Wẹ́sítò wo èmi kọ́ ní ọ̀rẹ́ ń sìn. Ó èpè tó ṣẹ̀yẹ̀ wá rí. Ọni tó kó agbébòrùn fún òṣè sọ pé kí ló sọ.
Mọ́mí jíbe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sùúrù náà Wẹ́sítò.
Ẹjọ́ máa ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ máa.
Wait, Wẹ́sítò. Ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kàn ṣe déédéé wọlé wípé ẹni sùúrù. Hold on, Wẹ́sítò. Kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kàn ṣe wọlé tẹ̀bẹ̀ sí ní ṣe pé ìyẹn kọ́ ni issue. We only said madam èmi fúnra mi gan kó tó di pé madam mọ́mí jíbe kọ́kọ́ sọ èmi mú àṣọ madam kọ́kọ́ ẹ jọ ẹ bá wa pe Wẹ́sítò. Gbogbo èyí tí Wẹ́sítò sọ pé ọwọ́ Karimo said has come true mo ní no Bukky Jesse ti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo ní kọ́ jọ kọ́ bá wa bá wait.
Don't say that now. Níbo ni mo ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Mo ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ now. But I did not say that.
Wait, Wẹ́sítò. Ẹ lọ tún ṣò yẹn gbọ́. Èmi wọ́n sọ madam jíbe kọ́kọ́ sọ fún madam mọ́mí kọ́fì. Èmi wọ́n sọ fún pé mọ́mí kọ́fì ẹjọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ bá wa pé Wẹ́sítò. Kí Wẹ́sítò try. Kò ṣe kí Wẹ́sítò máa sọ wípé nǹkan tí Karimo ń sọ ó come true because Bukky Jesse have said everything. Nǹkan tí wọ́n kàn sọ nìyẹn wọn ò bú yín wọn ṣẹ́ anything. So why you
ní sùúrù ẹ wo bí báyìí. Ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. I will continue to tell you pé mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I said no one Karimo said that we should bring Mama Mohbad close and we should drag her because she needs someone that she can call before she talk. Ẹjọ́ kí ló dé máa ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ká máa ṣóyìnbó ni ló ń pọ̀ jù ní àbí Yorùbá ni mi mọ̀ sọ dáadáa. Why now? Mo ní àìgbọ́rọ̀ warawayé àìní àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ òun ló ń jẹ́ ká máa ṣíra wa gbọ́. Right from day one, I've always been an advocate that let us hear Karimo, whether she's going to lie or whether she's going to say otherwise. If she's going to tell us the truth or not. But there's some analysis with what we just had now. It really shows that Karimo knows what she was saying when she said Etetemu Iya Mohbad Mora because Iya Mohbad life was not safe. And she said it. People won't play along. She stepped on I was just making reference.
No. Oh, the one that
going to tell us the truth or the person is going to lie.
No. You have to listen.
Mommy ẹjọ́ máa. Mommy ẹjọ́ máa. Ẹjọ́ máa.
Ṣé pé fún ẹ wọ́n lọ pé a sọ pé kò ipò sọ pé
ẹjọ́ máa ẹ má bínú máa ẹjọ́ máa.
Ẹ má bí mi ṣe ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ti ẹ̀rọ sí àwọn tó wà dìrà.
Tó bá fọmọ ẹ tó bá sọ nǹkan tó sọ fọmọ ẹ.
Mommy ẹjọ́ máa. Wẹ́sítò mi máa. Ẹjọ́ máa torí ọ̀nà. Ẹjọ́ máa torí ọ̀nà. Ẹjọ́ máa yá mi. Ẹjọ́ máa nítorí Ọlọ́run. Mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ on behalf of Wẹ́sítò ẹjọ́ ẹ dáríjì wá.
Comment section. Aláyọ̀mí comment section.
Aláyọ̀mí just hold on. Ẹ má worry.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sọ wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ọmọ tó sọ́ọ̀sì. Àjàbí tó bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ ìwọ wá obìnrin gan tó gbá nǹkan ẹyẹ sáyà gan ọ̀bìnrin kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣáṣá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí ẹni tó sọ lásọ.
Mọ́mí jíbe bẹ́ẹ̀
ní ìyá mi ò bínú gbogbo tí Karimo sọ orí ẹ gbogbo ẹ náà ló ṣe yìí nǹkan tá a sọ ni pé iná orí pé why people go front and back.
Ṣé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni?
Lẹ́nu ẹ̀ yóò tẹ́ ṣe issue.
Ṣé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni?
I don't know. Bóyá o sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ kọ́ ni.
Go and look at the show back. Eléyìí ò sọ̀rọ̀ ìbínú. You're not supposed to say that.
Mommy, please, ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Kíní yìí máa dájà sílẹ̀ náà. We are one. Ẹjọ́ máa. Mommy jíbe ẹjọ́ máa nítorí Ọlọ́run ìyá mi ẹ má bínú.
Aláyọ̀mí no don't say anything. Ẹ tún wọn náà fàágùn ni.
Hello, anyway, sharing opinion kálukú diva ó dẹ̀ vary. all of us cannot have the same opinion.
No, we don't
the
want
truth
to
is we should just stand with whatever opinion.
Leave it that way. Forget about opinion. When it comes to standing, you
let me talk.
No, you're not going to talk.
No. G-Babe, hold on.
No, ẹ gbàgbé kò sí ọkọ kò sí pé kankan ní ẹni rẹ̀. Mọ́mí G-Babe, no, ẹni sùúrù.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear
Ẹni sùúrù kò yẹ pé èpò ń ṣe fẹ́ anybody. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Westo náà sọ. Wọ́n lọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ bá Westo ní pé báyìí o Westo wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀mí kan o wọ́n ti ṣe kíní kan bí kan náà ṣàmọ̀ àwọn kọ̀mẹ́ntà so Westo dẹ̀ wá síbẹ̀ láti wá béèrè mi gan ti ń sọ ní under comment section pé nothing much pé kò sí nǹkan tó mọ̀ ṣe bí èmi ni wọ́n sọ pé kí n bá Westo sọ pé kí n bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ní behind the scene mo dẹ̀ ní òkè ò ti gbọ́. Mi kúkú tí sọ nǹkan mi jù yẹn lọ because mo mọ̀ pé online ló wà máa mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ṣe jábọ́ so èmi máa ń mọ̀ bí èmi ṣe ń jábọ́ ní online so mi sọ nǹkan so gbà tí Westo dẹ̀ dé tán dẹ̀ ń béèrè ṣe mọ̀ tán dẹ̀ ń béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ Westo dẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ ìbínú ti Westo òun ló fi sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi ń bèébú. Fine kò sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà lóòótọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n kúkú and thank God mọ́mí G-Babe ní sùúrù thank God pé wọ́n tẹ̀ wá tí ìdárúkọ anybody mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n sọ pé Comfy ló sọ fún Comfy ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n lọ sọ fún Westo pé Comfy o Westo máa bọ̀ o Comfy wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Comfy o Comfy náà ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wá lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Comfy ń sọ ṣẹ́yìn mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè sọ pé Comfy ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ àbí pé kinní kan ni. Westo dẹ̀ dé nìyẹn ó dẹ̀ ń fi èpè dalẹ̀ rú pé kinní kan tí orí ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ gbèpè náà ni kó gbèpè ṣó ti eyín bẹ́yẹn òun kàn wá Westo kàn ń fi èpè ń ṣe títí ẹ̀ ní fine kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbèpè torí fún kíni. ẹni sùúrù náà kò sẹ́ni tí èpè máa jẹ́ títí ẹ̀ torí fún kíni àjọ ń wá justice ni ṣẹ́rí tí a bá ti jọ ń wá justice nínú àwa tá a bá ti jọ ń wá justice pé àní ọmọ tó kù iṣẹ́ afẹ́ kí ó ní justice afẹ́ ẹni tó pa káṣírí ẹ̀ tú níwọ̀n ìgbà tó bá ti jẹ́ wípé àwa tá à ń fẹ́rù nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni ẹ gbàgbé èpè ò lè ṣe anybody lára ṣó ti yé yín so a máa fi pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù sọ̀rọ̀ ni ṣó ti yé yín so èpè kò lè ṣe mọ́ anybody lára ṣó ti yé yín ó kú lè ṣe Comfy náà lọ sọ fún Westo sí pé ó ń bú Westo ṣó ti yé yín so ẹ má bínú ṣó ti yé yín.
Kí ilẹ̀ sọ yẹn mà.
Ẹjọ́ jẹ́ torí Westo ò ní fọ́ọ̀tù kankan nǹkan tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé bó ṣe béèrè yẹn kò bá ní sùúrù kò jẹ́ kán explain fún one thing tèmi mọ̀ ni pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ara wa káàkiri mọ́ this is the person tó lè send message sí tó lè yẹmi ó sì gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ẹ mọ́ra yín personally ẹ sì lè send ẹ sí Westo as one of the supporters o nǹkan báyìí tó ń ṣe mí láìkẹ́ o ṣé gbogbo bá ṣe ń kirikiri yìí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn àwòrà wa akọ máa dájà lẹ̀ ni ẹ kìlọ̀ fún Westo bí ẹ kìlọ̀ fún gbogbo nǹkan báyìí is not necessary ẹ jọ kò sọmọ kékeré mọ́nu gbogbo wa náà dẹ̀ ní à ń respect ara wa ní àkómọ èjì ara wa orí cyber space láwa ẹ jẹ́ ká máa try ká máa control temper wa ká máa kàn máa feel pé bóyá mọ̀rọ̀ sọ ká máa gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ẹnu ara wa ẹ jẹ́ kí Westo sọ̀rọ̀ jíbádé náà kó sọ tiẹ̀ anybody tó bá fẹ́ sọ ẹ take time ẹ Westo tẹ̀ ń ṣe pé rọra ṣàlàyé fún pé ọ̀rọ̀ yóò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní pé bóyá kẹwàá furious pé torí pé Westo ti sọ̀rọ̀ ó gbọ́rọ̀ ènìyàn ó dẹ̀ wẹ̀ embarrass torí pé wọ́n ṣe ń purọ́ ọmọ but tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó àwa làwa temper justice temper yẹn down Westo kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n kàn ní báyìí adé sọ ní tùbínú bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ká dákẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká parí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n gbà tí Westo ń bínú tẹ́yìn náà bá ń bínú kí lẹ fẹ́ mú jáde ń bẹ̀ sìn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ lè máa fi wà agídí kọ agídí lójú àgbàlagbà ní wàhálà àgbàlagbà gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe bí àgbàlagbà ní gbogbo àgbàlá ní kọ́kọ́ lórí
mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ọ̀nà ẹ má bínú mà ẹ má bínú mà ẹ má bínú
tọ́lọ́ ẹ má ní sùúrù àgbàlagbà nìyẹn.
ẹ jẹ́ fi ọgbàlagbà kọ́kọ́ lélẹ̀ mà ẹ má bínú mà ìgbà tí a sọ èmi kọ́ mo ní kọ́ pé wẹ́sọ̀ kọ́ kìlọ̀ fún mo kọ́ ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní other side.
mo mọ̀ nfa ẹ̀yin gan-an lè sọ̀rọ̀ gan.
why did you tell me fi charge pé kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè bínú mà ẹ jẹ́ àsòtótó àti òdodo nígbà tó ń bọ̀ àkí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan báyìí ó dẹ̀ ń pè pé àwọn tó máa fi ọmọ wọn ṣe kinní kan ìyẹn ló mú mi talk to him did I happy èmi ò tẹ èmi kọ́ mo ní kọ́ kó kọ́ kìlọ̀ fún so it has no you shouldn't come there òun ló mú kọ́ pinnu wa máa ṣe pé.
ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ ní platform.
ẹ bọ I know ẹ bọ kò yẹ kó wá wọlé wá no àwa la sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ èmi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ náà. èmi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ni mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní wẹ́sọ̀ sọ pé gbogbo títà ni mo sọ no ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá sọ fún wẹ́sọ̀ kò bá ní sùúrù kò bá tẹ̀ padà gbọ́ ni kó gbọ́rọ̀.
ẹja sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
No, mommy, I'm not taking that, please, ma. Èmi kọ́ èmi ò gbé sọ pé mi mo ní kíkà fún.
mo mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń korò. so àwọn èèyàn tí náà sọ pẹ̀lú yín.
èmi ò mọ̀ títí àti òdodo ló ń gbórílẹ̀-èdè lékè. It has to be both ways. Èmi tẹ́mi màá ní west bó ṣe wọlé yẹn ò yẹ kó bínú kó máa ṣe pé farabalẹ̀ kó gbọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Nítorí ẹ kẹsàn fún wọ́n tẹ̀lé ló bínú òun nìkan ló mọ̀ bínú bí. Of course, Mommy Comfy ló ní platform náà. Ìgbà tí chairman wá gbé ògùn tó gbowó sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Ó ti tó ó yá ẹ má bínú.
Mọ́mí Jíde ṣe rí àwọn tó lọ gbọ́rọ̀ fún Westo bó ṣe máa gbé fún ọ̀tọ̀ ni. So like nǹkan tó má bínú.
Ẹ̀yin mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ pé mi gan ni mo ń bú Westo báyìí.
Àbẹ́mi torí.
So Westo ó dáa Westo ẹ má bínú àbí kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ. ṣé ẹ gbọ́ escaper mo kà yín Westo no gree okay Westo no wan gree for anybody ṣé ẹ gbọ́ àwọn tó máa sọ pé yá Westo continue àyíká ní ẹ̀yìn commenters.
Let's always get rid of the problem we have.
Èmi náà lè sọ fún pé ó ṣe wá ṣépè ẹ jẹ́ àtúntò ọ̀rọ̀ náà. Tẹ́mi ló bá bàtẹ̀ jẹ́ pẹ́mi ló ṣe kó.
Wọ́n mi jí bèbè gbà àníkà ìgbàgbé pé Westo ṣe láti sọ pé kẹjẹ let it slide.
Máa wá da ice water sí lára o, cold water máa dà sí lórí o, kí ló dé?
Ẹni sùúrù.
Máa mi jí bèbè, máa. Màámi jí bèbè ẹjọ́ máa ọmọ nílà jẹ ẹjọ́ nítorí ọlọ́mà ẹ má bínú tán ẹ má bínú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mọ́mísí wa màámi no dey give anybody màámi no dey give anybody time ẹjọ́ máa
No, ẹ fún mi wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Mọ́mí jíbe ẹ jẹ́ bá mi mute náà ẹ jẹ́ kí Westo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe gan.
Mọ́mí jíbe bọ́wọ́ tẹ gbé wá yèmí àti ń sì máa fà bọ̀ kò ní jẹ́ bíbà torí wíwá tí mo wá bí ẹ pẹ̀lú ẹni tó fún mi ní inspiration yẹn láti sọ tí mo sọ yẹn torí mo rí pé bí tẹ́ bá wà you are always using your voice correctly. So wá dùn mí pé response tẹ fún mi níṣẹ́ lẹ rò pé nǹkan tí mo wá ṣe mi ò ní ìjẹ́ because even as of today in some platform if you see the way they've talk ill of me upon things I did not say that's why I'm manipulating people. A ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kúrò lórí Bọ̀dá Láti we were doing a very serious and thorough analysis of events and we are all enjoying it. We just left there kò tó 2 minutes mo wò pé okay let me continue. For those that don't even understand Yoruba, let me just interpret the voice note for all of them because a lot have been messaging to say we didn't understand the voice note. Mo ṣe tán life mi till lo 5 minutes. Mo ti rí bí 4 messages. Westo go and clear yourself on Mr. Confused. Mo ti kọ́kọ́ ignore àwọn message kan. The next thing I started receiving call. I just pick 1 or 2 and it's the same thing to say that. What did you say about Karimo? They're already dragging you. Westo, you need to be careful. You know any small thing you do, they always want to escalate. But they debit money. I have to stop my own live show pé kí ni wọ́n tún ní mo ṣe kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn wèrè àwọn olórí burúkú of course I said all that because I was just angry pé kí ni mo tún ṣe lẹ́rìn how many minutes I was not even directing it to anybody I was only trying to say how many minutes interval just because I have gone to analyse and to give my own opinion I did not even point to anybody. I was imagining gbogbo nǹkan tó Mommy Jibe. Tẹ́ bá mọ tójú mi ti rí láti last year, almost a year, over a year ago on this matter. You will pity me. It's not easy now. Any small thing, if anybody should say anything bad, they will not talk about it. Let's just paraphrase it like this. They want to pick it up. Why? The line. It's not easy. Oh. Please pity me. Oh. Justice for me.
Èmi ò lè pity ẹ mọ́ mo ti gbìn jẹ́ ìjà tí ò kàn mí lórí ẹ̀. Nígbà tó
ń fi wọ́n bá mi jà nísìnyí báyìí.
Ìjà wo wọ́n ló gbé èpè tó gbé wá ni mo fẹ́ correct.
Ẹ má bínú èyí kọ́ ni mo ṣàbá wí ṣe báwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀
oh, ní ìgbà tí ṣépè fẹ́ anybody. No, nobody said anything bad about you. Àkọsọ́kọ́ ní gbogbo tí kàrí mọ́ ń sọ náà òun ló ń ṣe ìpè kò yẹ kí àwọn kan ó ti go back and forth. Ó tọ́ Mommy Yemi lórí àkọ́bẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́ pé nobody no ìsọ pé mi lè mi láti stop wẹ̀ pípẹ́ má ṣe pé but it's not right. Àwọn tó lọ́ọ̀rì èmi fẹ́ ẹni tó bá fẹ́ràn yọ̀ ló máa ń sọ ìjọ fún
Let us just
ẹni tó bá fẹ́ràn yọ̀ ló máa ń sọ ìjọ fún ọ.
Let us all calm down, please.
Tó sọ fún ẹ̀tẹ̀ wọn ò fẹ́ràn ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀ ṣubú.
Let's all calm down, please.
Mommy Jibe,
You are one of the reasons that got me inspired that since I see you, I want to faja. But since you said my approach is not good, sorry about that. But me o kini mo tún ṣe analyzing me. Kò mí pé mo ma right, kò mí pé mo ma wrong. People should pity me now. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Wetin I do now? Ṣé kí n má ṣe kàn bó ṣe kí n lọ delete
Let's calm down.
It's okay. Delete app níbo.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's do Baba. Let's get all the friends right before we react, please. Come and get the texts right. Please, before we react.
You should understand me, vengeance is not easy, honestly.
I understand. But
for me to go offline, you know I will para.
Let me tell you,
whether I'm right or wrong, you know I will para.
You know that there are some people that they like to amplify issues. Ibi tí bí o sọ̀rọ̀ dé, wọ́n á lọ ti sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. They just want to scatter the table. They don't like the table at all. They want to come with
ṣe ti rí reason mo ṣe máa ń pọ̀ tàwọn.
Ìfẹ́ náà ìyá ẹni tí ẹ máa lò kò ní máa mọ̀ọ̀tì ní aquarius queen. Èmi máa mọ̀ọ̀tì lọ sókè tí ìyá ẹ máa lọ sílẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ní ẹ burú ẹ béèyàn náà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ aláìlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ táwọn òbí ti fẹ́ wo fúnni your bringing. Westo ni mò ń try láti caution pé èmi kọ́ ló sọ̀rọ̀ against Westo but àti bá fẹ́ràn yàn ó wọlé òbí mo lè caution ni pé I don't go that adéwà ṣàlàyé so nǹkan tí Westo ṣe wọlé yìí náà ni màá máa ba Westo jẹ ìgbà táwa ń gbìjà Westo wà ń bẹ̀ yìí.
Ba Westo jẹ bíi ti báwo.
Jibe and Westo go to Royal Court. Ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Má tẹ̀ gbé lọ inú tó ń bá bọ̀.
Ó yá ẹ lọ sí Royal Court.
Ẹ lọ sí Kudi Court.
Màá mú àríwá ní orí ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Mommy Jibe.
Ẹjọ́ wẹ́tà ní sẹ́mù tó lòun àtàrífà. But Westo lọ́jọ́ ìgbà ti pa ní fún.
Mommy Jibe, ẹ jẹ́ ká fine ní Westo máa san £500.
Wọ́n ti ẹ̀fẹ́ kó stop bó ṣe wọlé ẹni pé àṣàlàyé but àwọn tó dán tó tọ́ fún ẹ̀yin náà ni máa ti Westo ṣubú ọlọ́wọ́ ní fún yín ṣe hate ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá lè sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín. Ó tó bá bínú gan ní Africa Ninja òye ló wá ń ṣépè bẹ́yẹ kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó bú nígbà tó ṣépè.
Mommy Jibe, okay.
Mommy Jibe ẹ má bínú.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbà sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Ẹ má bínú. Westo, we are paying £500 to the court. £500 to the court.
Ẹ má ká sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́ and Westo dẹ̀ ti ṣàlàyé so ó dẹ̀ pé ó ti tán ní ọkàn Westo bẹ́yìn ó ti tó ṣó ti yẹn bẹ́yìn.
Ara àwọn tí wọ́n fẹjọ́ wọn sùn mí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ka bó ti sọ ìlú òkè ẹ̀ ní ìlú.
Westo ọ̀dọ́ yín ló Westo.
Ó yẹ jẹ́ kí n bọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ gbé mi sókè padà.
Kí ló dé? Ó ga o kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí? Àwọn olófòfó ṣe rí kọ̀mẹ́ntà sọ ní mo ṣe máa sọ
ṣe rí mo ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn. Wọ́n náà wọ́n tó fẹjọ́ wọn sùn ún. ẹ mọ àwọn tó máa pè wọ́n máa pè àwọn èèyàn kan máa I don't know máa
ó ní mo ṣe máa ń drop àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ míì tí mo ṣe máa ń já mi lórí ọ̀rọ̀ mi àti tí mi ṣe kí n fẹ́ dá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ míì because ẹlòmíì máa gbọ́rọ̀ míì wá nísìnyí báyìí òun ló gbọ́rọ̀ wá o ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ pórí platform mi ni tèmi bá sọ hansi Westo kọ́ńfì sọ pé kinní kan kọ́ńfì tí ń drag ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ pé Westo mọ̀ pé èmi máa ń drag èèyàn sọ́mọ.
You don't have to kill somebody before you sin.
5 reasons. New.
Money.
Mo máa ń try àti avoid àwọn nǹkan kan bí.
Kò yẹ kó jẹ́ kó sọ fún ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Mo ṣẹlẹ̀ ò bá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí nìkan fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ omi ìsinmi. Ó mọ ibi tá a ti mọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bọ̀. Ṣẹlẹ̀ kò yẹ kó jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ó lè jẹ́ kó sọ tó wọ́n ti fi record it.
I wanted him to explain himself. No, but everybody is able to, at least we gave him a way to say his own. So at least everybody have listened to him at this time.
Ìṣẹ̀dá mi máa dájọ́ fún Ìsàkúmà ibikíbi tó bá wà.
Tẹ́ bá ti mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ tèmi, ẹ máa stress ara yín.
Wàhálà ìwọ àti ṣẹ̀dá mo rán iṣẹ́.
Ẹ fi Ìsàkúmà lẹ̀ ọ̀ṣọ́ làwà Ìsàkúmà ta ló tún gbé wọn gòkè.
Wọ́n lè kó mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ.
Ta ló tún gbé Ìsàkúmà gòkè?
Ìsàkúmà gòkè náà. Lẹ́kṣọ́rà ní ẹ̀ náà. Ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀ ló máa dájọ́ fún ẹ.
Ìsàkúmà aago méjì ṣẹ́jú lọ́dọ̀ yín ni.
Ìsàkúmà àbínú ní ni.
Wàhálà ti tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀ ló máa dájọ́ fún ẹ.
máa ṣe bí tédé máa ṣe bí ẹni tí ọ̀sán gbọ́dọ̀ dé báyìí Ìsàkúmà ẹ ní sùúrù á máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọkùnrin ní ìnà ṣé ẹ lè fẹ́yàwó méjì báyìí wọ́n sì ẹ ní sùúrù náà.
wà á má ta sí mi mo ta sí ẹ.
mi ta sí ìbò mo sọ fún yín dàrẹ́ kí tó tẹ̀ ṣe ò dá.
má sọ fún mi má ṣàbòsí sí mi mo ránṣẹ́ ṣé wọ́n ní lẹ́tọ́rà mi ni kò sí nǹkan tó kàn mí àti ẹ.
lẹ́tọ́rà yín ni tẹ̀sí kan má gbélé bò ní lẹ́tọ́rà yín.
ló ní right láti stop me drop me.
ẹni tẹ̀sí kan má gbélé bò ní lẹ́tọ́rà yín. alẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá ẹni sọ pé lẹ́tọ́rà yín lẹ́nu.
alẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá ẹni sọ pé lẹ́tọ́rà yín lẹ́nu.
Oh, jọ máa àgọ́ sí ọmọ ṣe káàkiri ìpánẹ̀ mọ́ pọ̀.
Ìsàkúmà tó ń pọ̀ àníkì o.
Máa lọ sí nílẹ̀. Máa jẹ́ ọjọ́ máa lẹ́kṣọ̀ mi.
Ìsàkúmà lẹ́kṣọ̀ mi. Ìsàkúmà.
Gọ́sìkù tí mò ń bá mi mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Èmi náà mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ́n. Ẹ sọ gbalagbálẹ̀. Ẹ sọ gbalagbálẹ̀ kò ṣe. À ń tẹ̀ láti stop yàn. Wọ́n máa mẹ́kì í ṣe
Ìsàkúmà ìsọkúsọ
ìgbà tó ń kú tó parí àjò
ló sọ nǹkan tó ti ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ló gbọ́ ìsọkúsọ ló sọ olóye onílàkàyè rárá onílàkàyè kankan pọ́pọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni kò sí àpọ́nlé kankan lára ẹ̀ Ìsàkúmà kò sí àpọ́nlé kankan lára ẹ̀ honestly.
Sẹ̀lẹ̀ kí ló dé tó drop àwọn èèyàn náà kò dà Sẹ̀lẹ̀.
Mommy, another fight is just going to start. I just think.
Bọ̀ kọ́ tí màá yẹn ṣe fún pọ́tíkù yẹn ò dáa nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn ò dáa ó kò lè já wá síbi kan kò dé wá máa ràn nínú ẹ nǹkan tí yóò ṣe kó wá máa ló ṣe that's not fair now. Ìgbà tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti sọ pé òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ kó gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni tó bá jẹ́ pé ó lóòótọ́ ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ which tí gbogbo àwa táwa ń bí tá a mọ̀ pé kò sọ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé èèyàn fún àwọn èèyàn kan ní credit ìyẹn ò rántí ẹlòmíì ìyẹn ò mean pé ẹni ẹ náà ò ṣe dáadáa gbogbo èèyàn kan níyàn máa rántí náà ṣùgbọ́n ẹlòmíì wà tó ń ṣe dáadáa náà tí ò ń lẹ̀ ní orí platform wọn tí yóò rántí orúkọ wọn you know so ìgbà tó ti sọ pé òun ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé tóun mọ̀ dáadáa ni òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ ó yẹ kó parí ẹ̀ kán dẹ̀ rẹ́rìn-ín kó parí ẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ó dẹ̀ fún àwọn èèyàn tó wà
That was what I was expecting anyway.
ìjà ló máa ń jẹ́ kí inú wọn dùn
So, èmi ò like láti máa fi ẹnu sí, especially people that they talk, they have their this thing. I'm just a very neutral person, and I don't know how everything just turned to goes. I was not even expecting Sakuma to go to the extreme, especially when they are trying to explain to him. But well, let's move on.
Wow, ìjà ṣá ó dà pé táwọn èèyàn bá ti ń bínú lé tó bá ti wọn tó máa bá jà wọn kò lọ sórí tí.
Yes.
Queen Mother, ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú Sele. Michael Sakuma yìí, no be today this guy don dey do all this thing wey he do today.
No, Ayat, no, don't let make we instigate anything again.
No be about wait, make I tell you.
Please.
Wait,
especially if this does not happen.
Wait,
especially tí àwọn nǹkan bá yàn bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Wait,
you understand?
Make I tell you one thing. O mọ̀ pé ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń wà. Wait, ọjọ́ yẹn gangan nílé. Wo nǹkan tí Crunch Queen sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, woman yóò sọ anything tó jọmọ́ bóyá ó ń bú Jokem or Bako. Yes. Nítorí Crunch Queen ò lè lọ sọ́dọ̀ Jokem lọ ṣe ni pé bóyá kí Aristo lọ síbẹ̀.
Crunch Queen ò lè explain kìíní yẹn, wọ́n láwọn ò lè explain. Exactly.
Okay, fine. Okay, Sakuma bá wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni rẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ wọlé. Èmi wá fẹ́ padà sí orí ọ̀rọ̀ kan tèmi gbọ́ lẹ́nu jẹ́rẹ́ta because me I no dey go anybody platform. Ó mọ̀ pé Sakuma yìí lọ sọ pé ó ṣe pé gbogbo wa nígbà kan. This man, me and you, we never meet before, I no know you. We never do anything together before. Ọ̀yẹ́ ṣe pé fún mi Sakuma. Ẹ tún wá nígbà táwọn tẹjọ sórí burúkú ń gbà yẹn tọ́ buyin ẹ wá sára sọ́ndà umbrella tiwa ẹ wá ń fi wá jà abẹ́rẹ́ láti ṣe ń buyin owó gbogbo yẹn Sakuma bẹ́ẹ̀ wáyé ayé yìí máa bàjẹ́ ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wá sókè padà Sakuma ẹ wò bẹ́ẹ̀ wáyé èèyàn burúkú ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wáyé òun lẹ́ fi máa ń sá kiri tẹ̀kọ̀ máa ń lọ káàkiri. Mo láìpẹ́ yín rárá ẹ wò àtijẹ́ta tí mo ti gbọ́rọ̀ yìí inú yín bí mi ni.
Èmi ò ever mo ní ever to anybody because èmi náà ní ọmọ àwọn òbí mi sọ̀dọ̀ láti ṣe ẹ wá sọ̀dọ̀ wa ẹ wá jà ń gbà yẹn. wọ́n ṣe pé fọ́ńtù tí mo fi ṣépè fún ẹ jáde èmi ò lè ever ṣépè fún àwọn tí mo like àwọn tí mo nísinsìnyí platform mo ti criticize yín èmi ti criticize yín Sẹ̀lẹ̀ dẹ̀ mọ̀ mo dẹ̀ sọ fún Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ìwọ nìkan ni mo ní nọ́mbà láíláí
kí n máa ṣe fún yín gbogbo ìjàpẹ́ bá àṣẹ anybody wọ́n sọ fún wa ṣe bí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló padà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí tó jẹ́ nígbàdí padà lámẹ́.
Ayat orúkọ ẹ special sí mi ìwọ ló mọ̀ láíláí mo lè ever ṣe pé ẹni tó bá ní mo ṣe pé wá ní kó mú proof wa ajá wà panel náà why will I ṣe pé tí n bá ṣe pé tí n bá ṣàgbé ṣé máa padà wá Sẹ̀lẹ̀ know me if I anything tẹ bá gbọ́ ẹgbà screen record ẹ sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ Sẹ̀lẹ̀ sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí mi kọ́ mo
ò sọ ilé ní ìsìn èmi máa sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ má bínú bọ̀ èmi ti sọnù tèmi fún yín bí mo ti sọ fún yín nìyẹn kí ara yín pẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because
Sẹ̀lẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé mo láìkẹ́ ìdòwú lọ mo ti sọ o ti jókòó ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ o kàn sórí kọ̀ǹtà wígbà sákàrà ni èmi ò lè ever bú anybody tí mo bá ń support tí mo bá ń lọ sórí panel ẹ̀ yìí tí bí ti ṣe lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí tó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Japa mo kàn ra sílẹ̀ mo wò ni mo ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ náà mo jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé lọ.
ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn èmi kọ́ ni kí n sọnù tèmi fún yín ni.
yóò tiẹ̀ lè ṣẹ̀mí àwọn tó purọ́ wá purọ́ because wọ́n fẹ́ dàrin wa rú ni wọ́n ti wá sọ fẹ́mi náà pé kí n sá fún yín wọ́n ti sọ pé kí n yàgò fún yín wọ́n ti sọ pé this and that wọ́n á wò pé èmi sá fún wọn àwọn náà keep me happy every Sunday àwọn náà máa ń dàpọ̀ra ọ̀dẹ̀ insult mi rí ọ̀rọ̀ rí mi fi rí so ẹ̀ tó bá wà ní nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ fún ẹ wọ́n ní bàtí fẹ́rẹ̀ balẹ̀ kó gbọ́ Sẹ̀lẹ̀ má drop me.
Sakuma, please apologize to Crunch Queen. Apologize to Crunch Queen
because àjọ wà ní gbogbo àjọ wà ní. No.
àgbàlagbà ní èmi mo ṣe yín nísinsìnyí Sakuma ṣe má bínú.
No, why? No.
tẹ́lẹ̀ pé kó já wọn lẹ̀ ọ máa.
lórí kọ́ máa tún lọ tún sàn kan mi tó máa tún lè.
ó bá máa jáyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó máa wà ọ̀nà yìí.
wọ́n tún máa sàn kan mi tó máa tún fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀.
no kò sọ nǹkan kan mọ́ ó máa apologize fún crunchy queen kó dà náà nǹkan tó ṣe fún mà yẹn ò dáa.
Queen Mother, see, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Queen Mother, see, this man want to drive a point, and he's driving the point in the wrong way. This is where the problem comes. Let him come back and drive his point in the right direction. And if there is a cause or need for apology, let him apologize. That is what I saw there. He is trying to drive a point that could save the situation. What the woman is saying, some people might hear that narrative and go and change it.
Exactly.
That is what this man is trying to drive, but he's driving it in the wrong way. That got the woman angry. Give him a chance. Let him drive the point in the right direction. Let him drive the point in the right direction. The one he has driven in the wrong direction, let him apologize. Simple, and we'll continue our nice discussion. It's very simple.
Ta ló tún já Sakuma bọ́lé báyìí?
Second padà wá, nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ yẹn, he is talking it in the wrong way. He should explain himself in the right way. Then the one he has spoken in the wrong way, let him apologize to Country Queen. That's all. That's what I saw.
Comrade,
yes, ma'am.
Comrade, with all due respect to everybody on the panel, I have not said anything wrong. What you want me, Sele can see me that I've been on
Sakuma, drive your point to the point. Sakuma, with due respect, sir. Your explanation, do it in the right direction.
That is what I
with due respect, sir. Let everybody, the one you are driving before, you are driving it in the wrong direction, and that was what causes problem. Drive it in the wrong direction. Let everybody understand what you are trying to say. And please, sir, you are a respected man in the society. The one that you have said that caused anger, you are an elderly person.
I disagree.
Okay, sir, so drive your point. Drive the one you want to drive in the right direction, sir. I beg you in the name of God. Please, thank you very much.
You know why I will not drive my point again? Because people will not understand me. Those who understand me, understand me. What Onibad was saying, I know how he was saying it, and I know what he was saying. Long before, I just wasn't coming up. But Sele, Popariano, even Lady Aries, they know me. When I see something that I listen, but when I see something that is going wrong, I think I have network issue. Is it me or?
We can hear you.
Okay. What I came up to is what I saw that was coming. And I am happy that the lady herself, referred to it. But she referred to it in the wrong way. When you mentioned about 5 O's, and you said they are good and that, and you said, some people, I don't even know that she doesn't go to Joker, that some people, they need to be lectured, they need to be this and that. They know that they are hosts and this and that. And they say, why is this lady? Doesn't she know that people can record this and take it in a negative way? That was what I came up to do. And she came out, if I had known that she doesn't go to Joker, I may have said it another way. I may not even have come up. But I go to Joker once in a while. And Joker has chastised me about Gorexi before. And she allowed me to make my point. And she agreed with some of the things I did. What she did that That is my take. That is what I try to say. That I try to save her from ourselves, from what she's saying. Let anybody play that thing back before I try to interject. And they will get my point. That you don't, the mistake she made was mentioning good hosts. When she says there are some good hosts. So who are not good hosts? Good hosts? The poor lady is not a good host. That is my take. And they should have allowed me to explain to her. Even the host wanted me to explain to her. I don't mean her. She's a lady that I listen to when she comes to make presentation. I have not apologized. I will not apologize. I don't need to apologize because my point was not.
Let me remind you.
Hold on. I can even apologize to what is her name, Aniki, because she provoked me. I did not need to apologize to her, and that's my take. Thank you.
Let me quickly say this, Sakuma. When Conscience said that when it comes to the legal issue, people need to be lectured. That's what she said. You understand me? That's what she said. She even said, when it comes to the legal issue, hold on, Sakuma, I allow you to talk. She said, to learn from the likes of Fola the Law, EOD, aristocrat, amen. She refers to herself that when it comes to the legal terms, she doesn't know anything. That is why she's referring to suggestion Supreme Golo brought their up, which I supported it. And I believe some other people supported it. Sakuma.
Ìgbà tó mention àwọn kan tó dáa tó wá ní kán lọ sọ́dọ̀
èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ rántí
kọ́ńṣíkùn so kọ́ńṣíkùn yóò wà intelligent àwọn panel lè wà intelligent àwọn listeners lè wà intelligent.
ẹ láìkí trouble wọ́n máa fún yín jẹ tó bá yá.
ìbọn náà fẹ́ fún mi jẹ náà kò sẹ́ni tí mo tó ń bọ́ mi kò sẹ́ni tí mo ń bọ́ ìbọn náà fẹ́ fún mi jẹ.
Akuma ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ pé bóyá ó ń rèé tàwọn kan o.
bó ṣe lísì bó ṣe wá sétí mi.
Bẹ́yìn ṣe understand ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń bì yẹn o.
Thank you ìyẹn ló máa sọ kì í ṣe nǹkan tó ń bì yẹn.
Ìgbà tó máa ń yípa fẹ́ máa dá ọkọ̀ àwọn host tó máa dá ọkọ̀ lọ sẹ̀lẹ̀ tó wà ní ìbáyìí gan wọn dárúkọ ẹ̀.
Hold on Oníbàdàn ó gbọ́ tán sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí pé aráalé ló mọ̀ sámòdì ará àtàwèrè ló máa pè gbogbo àwa tá a wà ń bì la gbọ́ yẹn bọ̀ tó yẹ lómi bá máa play ẹ̀ tó máa sun síwájú sun sẹ́yìn ó máa ṣọ̀bẹ̀ ń pòyìn
tí kéèké. Nọ́mà ẹ wá sókè torí pé ó dà pé yàn àti ẹni yìí ẹjọ́ ní 1 or 2.
Àtọ̀ láíláí.
Wọ́n ní Sakuma tó bá wà lọ́sàn-án pé wọ́n máa ń bínú sódì nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gan nìyẹn.
Àníkì mọ Sakuma dáadáa. Báràkà nìyẹn tèmi àti yẹn lẹ̀. Àníkì ló sọ yẹn.
Sakuma wọ́n jọ wà ní state ni. Ẹnìkan ní wà ní state bá pè wá sórí platform Sakuma máa bọ́lẹ̀. Àríkẹ́ my daughter tí Sakuma bá rí Àríkẹ́ sí Sakuma máa kúrò lórí platform yẹn pátápátá.
Tó ti pé etí ìjọ lè wá sórí platform. Andy. Hello. Ṣé o ṣe network? Hello Andy. Hello. Andy.
Wọ́n yóò fẹ́ dá yín lóhùn.
Andy babaláwo mi o láti dá mi lóhùn.
Sakuma kí ló tẹ́sẹ́ pé ẹ lè sọ fún woman yẹn pé kó má bínú.
Because to understand nǹkan tí mo sọ.
Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ ní ṣe pé ẹ̀yin
Oníbàjá yat ẹ má bínú gbogbo èdè mo fi ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín. Sakuma ó ní nǹkan tá a máa fún ọbọ̀ ó ti tọ́ ní nǹkan
tó fi dá àwọn ará Èkìtì wọlé gbogbo nǹkan tó tọ́ sí kò yé ni Yorùbá lè.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn ó lògùn tá a máa fún Sakuma lọ́wọ́ alẹ́ ìwọ̀ ó ti tọ́.
Gbádùn àyànfẹ́ ó ní pọ́blẹ́mù
Sakuma ológun tá a máa ń fún yín bọ̀ ó ti tán ẹ̀ ní bínú ni gbogbo ilé ẹ má bínú mọ́mí kúrọ́ńṣì kùn ẹ má bínú wọ́n lóògùn bọ̀ ó ti tán ẹ má bínú mà.
Àyànfẹ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀.
Yorùbá ilé ti pọ̀ ju Yorùbá yẹn ti lè lọ.
Fàyànfẹ́ lẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn fáwọn ọmọ jápa ní tẹ́lẹ̀ fàyànfẹ́ mi lẹ̀.
Yorùbá ilé ṣàkọ́ nìyẹn.
Kí ló ní?
Èmi máa sọ fún yẹn máa sọ fún ọmọ yẹn pé kó máa bínú because
ó kí ni jẹ́ mo ní kó stop nǹkan tó ń sọ ọ máa misdirect yẹ.
Bọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ yẹn wọ́n ní pẹ̀lẹ́ lakọ̀ ó labo tí wọ́n bá máa sọ orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní ìyẹn máa sọ ìyẹn máa wà diplomatic pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
bá mi lọ pé tó máa lé wọn kúrò ń bẹ̀ wá.
Ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ mẹ́ta kò drop.
Àríkẹ́wà mi bí yìí kò tẹ̀ fẹ́ wá sókè ni ó wà níbí.
Kò sẹ́ni tí mo bẹ̀rù kò sẹ́ni tí mo.
Sakuma ọkọ ya ni wọn sọ pé wà ní comment section yẹn o ẹ bìyèfò Sakuma ẹ bìyèfò àgbàlagbà nìyí o wọn máa wọlé nílẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan sí o.
Àgbàlagbà ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ àgbàlagbà ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti máa yé mi.
Bọ́tà àgbàlagbà ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ nǹkan tó máa sọ o.
Àgùntàn ò jẹ́ lábẹ́ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì èmi ò jẹ́ lábẹ́ anybody.
No, tí a bá fẹ́ correct kì í ṣe bó ṣe correct nìyẹn.
Èèyàn mi ló ní platform aládùúrà mi ló ní platform ẹni tí ó bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn ní kó fò bọ́lẹ̀ ẹni tó ní platform mọ bóyá lè bá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Ilé lẹwà.
Sakuma Sẹ́lẹ̀.
Ta ló kọ́lé fún Sakuma ṣe ẹ́sítọ́mẹ́ǹtì lẹ́sàn ni? Ta ló kọ́lé fún?
Sẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ló máa ń ṣe iṣẹ́ náà fún Sakuma ni?
Èmi kọ́ kọ́ ló ṣàánú mi lọ Sakuma ni kò tún yé mi mọ́.
Sakuma ojú yìí ló máa ṣe lálẹ́ yìí kọ́ńṣì kùn ó máa dé ọ̀dọ̀ Jókèm gbogbo ara máa wà mẹ́ ẹ máa bọ́ ṣe máa wẹ́kọ̀mù ẹ̀ Jókèm tún máa kọ́ ẹ gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ ń ṣe ni Jókèm gbọ́ lórí ó mọ̀ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ní bàjẹ́ wọn ní kàn jẹ́ ẹbọ o.
Láíláí second in command nìyẹn.
Ẹbọ ló ti jẹ́ second in command.
Àbí kàn da petrol sẹ́yìn lára Sakuma.
Kò jọ kì í ṣorí panel.
Sakuma kúkú pupa.
Ọkàn mi balẹ̀ lórí panel. Ẹkàn mi balẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń já mi wọ́ kí ta ló ń gbé mi wá sókè. Ọkàn mi balẹ̀ because ẹni tó ní platform mọ̀ pé mo ò ní bára mi jẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ wọ̀ pé kí wọ́n
Sakuma ẹ apologize. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ ní apologize kò ṣe torí anything torí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń preach fún wa náà gangan náà tẹ̀ ṣe máa apologize.
Aládùúrà mi dẹ̀ fuck me up. Since the host has spoken and he's somebody that I respect and I need to respect him. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi ṣá?
À ń gbọ́ yín báyìí sá.
Ẹnìkan on block bóyá meet mi ni mo lè sọ. Ó gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi sódì ní bọ́ àgbàlagbà ní èèyàn dẹ̀ máa respect ẹ̀ torí àgbàlagbà lèmi náà regardless of age. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ ó gbà sódì ó bínú.
Unmute Sakuma. 5 minutes lè máa fi apologize unmute.
Mo mọ̀ pé ó ti gbé mi sí kinní but nǹkan tí mo sọ ó lòdì lára ẹ̀ but mo ń try láti save her from herself. I would never wrong Country Queen. I would never said anything against her. Even when she and Chairman were pumping GoFundMe, I kept quiet. I have nothing against her. But nǹkan tó sọ, mo fẹ́ wá stop her from sounding or committing more harm ni because ara lé ló mọ̀ sáwọn odi wèrè lára táwọn àpè so tí n bá ràn gẹ̀ mo apologize but sometimes tí èèyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ àyànfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn náà ó lọ ẹ́ di pé wọn ò bu mo gbà á sí eré nítorí pé àwọn ọmọ mi ni ẹlòmíì á gbà síbi inú pé o ṣe máa sọ báyìí bó tó bá wòkè tó bá gbé ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ wàá jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tán bóyá wàá fún ní chance láti explain further tó bá explain náà rẹ̀ tí ó bá explain náà rẹ̀ tó bá yá wàá wá pè àbí kó come back on top kó wá sọ pé nǹkan tí mo mí nǹkan yẹn you misconstrue me mo ń try láti stop ẹ rí pé mo járọ̀ mọ́ lẹ́nu ni mo ń try láti járọ̀ pé àwọn kìnìún ọmọ ayé síbò mí ni ìgbà tó ẹ pé convention anybody convention any host tó kàn rán sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ pé iṣẹ́ wọn fáwọn òbò but once tó ti mention àwọn host kan ó wá fi jókèm sí àwọn èèyàn máa gbà sí nǹkan mí ni tó bá ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ tó bá dùn mo apologize kó má bínú and I apologize to everybody including Aniki. One thing I know tí n bá wrong I always apologize. I've apologized on Jokem for Gurexi even though he disappointed me after all. And I've apologized for, what's her name? Victoria. You don't apologize to me. I will never apologize to Honeybag. As a matter of fact, Honeybag go, wait, he's an idiot.
Are you not going to apologize to me?
Who are you? Babalawo tí o mọ bí tó yẹ kó torí ẹ̀ sí.
Sakuma.
Fún mother, you have been through the.
Ẹ máa ṣe bí ẹ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe ti gbọ́ Sakuma. Ẹ máa ṣe bí ẹ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe ti gbọ́.
I apologize.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ dúró I apologize for fine. Ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe apologize ṣe apologize ni ẹ.
Ẹ ní òde lọ sí ọ̀sán.
Ẹ ṣe báyìí tó yẹ kí ẹ máa ṣe báyẹn Sakuma. Mo dáhùn náà.
Mo ní kò lọ bẹ́ sómi o. I seriously apologize consequently, I seriously and I will not, whatever you say, I will take it with a bit of salt and still respect you. You know, me and you have never faced each other. But since it seems that I have offended you, I may be strong-headed, but ilé tó ti kọ́ èmi wá tí àwọn èèyàn bá sọ pé a ò ti ṣe ó máa pẹ̀pẹ̀ ni. So I apologize. Thank you. Ṣé mo lè máa lọ? Or let me meet.
Sakuma, for Crunchy Queen to accept your apology, you need to hug her. Hug her for us to know that you really need
to. Tó wà ní gbogbo rẹ̀ sí, máa hug ìyàwó níyàwó. Máa hug ìyàwó. No, they hug ìyàwó níyàwó. I think she has accepted my apology.
Send the lion to her.
Don't think we don't say lebi. Buy fine bar ni.
Lebi kọ́ ló máa gba gift.
Èmi ò give gift. Ìbá fẹ́ give consequence ní gift.
Sake máa já yín bọ̀ o. Máa já yín bọ̀ o. Ṣé TikTok tó ń gba 50% elébi wà TikTok?
Àbí?
Sake. Didi Drew, let's hear from you, man.
Hello, good evening, everyone. What I was trying to say in the comment section, Sakuma was trying to say something, but maybe the delivery and then the way he was jumped on made him, react the way he did. What he was trying to say was because over the last 3 days or something, what I've been hearing was that Chairman and Crunch Queen, they had a meticulous plan to enter Justice for Mohbad and destroy things. So what they did was use Andy. That firstly, they used Andy to go to Oloriebi's platform, whereby they formed a group, and then they now said, well, they now lied that after Crunch Queen and Chairman had finished using Andy, they dumped him. Then both of them started talking to Baba directly without the involvement of Andy. So then they now said that because Crunch and Chairman, like they work for LIK3, so they said, because they wanted as well to bring in Bankole and Smith. So what they said was they now went to recruit Andy again, and Andy now linked them to Joe Kemp's platform. So again, they finished using Andy. They're trying to look for a way to ditch him. So when Sakuma now came, he was trying to say something along that line that be careful what you're saying, because people are twisting your narratives. Every single thing you're saying, they're trying to twist it because they're trying to silence you. Because the thing is, when you do the right thing, which they don't want, because they don't want justice, they want the family to settle. So any offer of help that you bring that is going to lead towards justice, they will try and truncate it. They will drag you, like you've seen. They've dragged you since for a while now, for 2-3 months, they've been dragging you, and they know that you're not keeping quiet. So they keep coming up with different things every day to drag you. So the latest thing they're saying, like I said, is they're saying you're the one now that allowed Bankole and Smith to come back. And now Bankole and Smith, they allow the inquest to hold the last time, which is all lies. Because what the chief magistrate said was, I wasn't privy to this stay of execution, so I'm still going to go ahead with the inquest. Hence the reason why the pathologist was interviewed. But this is what they've been trying to do to you guys. So, and that's why Mr. Kumar is coming in to say, be careful what you're saying, because they're just cutting bit and paste to go and use on other platform. So I hope that's a bit clear to Miss Crunch Queen.
Didril, you just came in with your own story, different from what Kuma is even talking about. Everything you just said now is perhaps what you have always wanted to say on your own.
No. This happened 2 days ago, like I said.
This is totally different from what Kuma said a few moments ago.
Kuma and Crunch Queen, they've already settled their differences.
It's still an imagination. Everything you recanted now, Kuma never said anything like that.
No, because when he was speaking, things became heated.
Kuma never said so.
No, when he was speaking, when he was speaking, things became heated. No. See, when he was speaking, things became heated. And the bottom line of what he's trying to say is, be careful what you put out there.
Thank you,
like I said,
he said now, Kuma did not say so.
No,
your own submissions.
Miss Crunch, Mr. Kuma was in my DM yesterday, but that aside, I have said it. He didn't deliver it correctly, and it was interrupted.
Do you know what was in his head?
Like I said, it was in my DM yesterday, and I'm telling you the bigger picture.
Honestly, whatever you
showing you the bigger picture.
You know you have your own agenda.
What agenda?
Whatever you came up for,
is okay.
You definitely have your own agenda.
What agenda? What agenda?
I didn't even say all these things. I'm surprised.
Okay, but he's saying it now. Is he not saying it now?
What did he say?
And did I not just say it was in my DM yesterday? And did I not just say?
Are you speaking for Kuma now, saying what Kuma did not say? Because I'm not getting it.
Because You
At the end of the day, I am here preaching peace.
She's talking because people.
At the end of the day,
And she's
I am here preaching peace.
And she's a woman, and she's
I'm preaching peace. Bottom line.
But with voice already setting this matter now.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you for speaking me.
Crunchy Queen.
What you said to
Can you just mute, please? Don't respond. Let me respond.
I have not abdicated. I have not absolved Sakuma of what he said wrong tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate.
So what do you mean I have an agenda? What do you mean I have an agenda?
So
I've not said he didn't do anything wrong. But you want me to bring a change?
Didi, don't worry, it's okay, Didi.
Didi, it's okay.
It's okay, Didi. Let me just, hold on, Crunchy Queen, just mute, please. Didi, let me just respond to what you said. Yeah. Can you mute, please, Crunchy Queen? Thank you. Didi, you see, that is a propaganda. I don't want to mention the name of the host. I spoke to him on Monday. You understand me? And we spoke at length. I'm just ordinary person on justice for Mohbad, just like you and everybody. You understand me? And me and Crunchy Queen and Chiama, we've been in contact. Even when they talk, if I'm not there.
Mr. Andy, I know all these things.
Okay,
I know all these things. That's why I'm saying, like, it was like a warning to say this is what people are planning.
Okay, thank you.
And they're trying to blame you people. You know, like, I mean, Mr. Andy, you're not a kid. So why would anyone be using you? So obviously it's all lies. And I said it as well. They were lying. But that's what they're trying to do. And even, okay, fine, Mr. Aristocrat said, okay, it's a good idea to go to Joker's platform. These people are going to have meeting and they're going to say, oh, no, don't let him come. They're trying to come with another agenda again. And that's what I'm just trying to let you see. So it goes beyond what Sakuma has said. Now they see you guys as anti-justice. Now they see you guys as anti-justice. So anything you want to do, you need to be like 10 steps ahead. They've heard you talking now. They will go there and scatter everything. So that's part of the reason why I've come up to say it's not just about Sakuma and stuff. I've been watching all this thing play out since last year, since they started dragging Sele, Ayad, Pizul and stuff. Since last year, they've started dragging these kids because they came and wanted to do the right thing. Here came to do the right thing, she got dragged. Every single person that has come has gotten dragged. So I don't have any agenda against you, Miss Crunch Queen. When you came to our platform, we tried to warn you that, okay, this is going to happen to you. So there is no agenda at all. And that's why when this thing happened after that trip to Abuja, I don't know if you remember, I was now saying, oh, victim number 39, 39, Crunch Queen, victim number 30, Chairman, victim number 31, Andy. Because I've been following this story from day one. Everyone that's been dragged, I know the reason why. Everyone that's been called anti-justice, I know the reason why. Even recently when Ayofe Perry got dragged and everything, I know the reason why. None of you have done nothing wrong. None of you have done nothing wrong whatsoever. So I don't have any agenda against you.
Thank you very much, Didi.
I'm happy we are able to resolve it. Thank you so much.
Once again for Crunchy Queen. We love you. You are our sister. You're always on our side. Even when you think you are not. But sometimes you need to fire ballet, my sister. Thank you, Didi, for bringing it out in a lighter and more calm way. But now you know why I jumped up. Me and Crunchy Queen, we never, I don't even think we've ever spoke at the same time. I always allow her to speak because she's an intellectual. But when she started that, but thank God we are able to resolve it. I hope. I love you. I respect you, and you are still my sister. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, man. I really, really, really appreciate. No, Iron Lady, Supreme, we can't hear you. We can hear you now, ma. Yes.
Oh, long. I've been screaming. Okay. Somebody who typed in the comment section, I think it was Undisputed Diamond and Aniki, way back then. They said when African TV, when Aristocrats was talking, they said Ayat was making some funny noise in the background. And they said, Lagata, to break the table that he's going to. Now me, I know say now you talk. Moya na igbe wa debe. Abi won tún gbọ́ mi mọ́ ni. Hello. Yeah, you say he was playing the intro. Yeah, igbe wa debe. Can you hear me? I'm machine call. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know about others.
Oh, you want Ayat to play the audio?
Hello.
Okay. Ayat.
Bring him to the big screen now. Oh, yeah, the Undisputed, come up and play it. Like we could see fun. Let's make it, I don't forget 30 million for autopsy. Well, okay, like no table breaking tonight. African TV chairman, like you look on.
Làgàtà ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú. Ta ni Làgàtà? Ọ̀gágun tó ṣe ìgbàjọba. Làgàtà ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú. Ta ni Làgàtà? Ọ̀gágun tó ṣe ìgbàjọba.
Supreme, that is the intro.
Gbé wa débẹ̀ gangan. Kí ni kókó kò yé mi?
The alpha and the omega of the problems of justice for Mohbad. Lagatani.
And we know now, we all know.
So that is the intro.
Ṣebí Lagata ló gbé Yomi wá. Lagata dẹ̀ ló sọ kó lọ sórí Kudi fún. Supreme ò já sí, mi ò já sí. No, gbogbo akíní ò yé mi dáadáa. Wọ́n ní ìpínlẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ dùn mí ò dẹ̀ pè mí kó ṣàlàyé fún mi.
Okay, Auntie me. Now have you watched that movie? I don't know, maybe in the early 90s, Mainframe.
Yes,
I don't know if it's Saori there or Arefe Jabata. So now I understand it better. So they picked a word from that movie that says Lagata ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú. Just like me now, I will say Lagata ló sọ àǹtí mi di Mama Aláwo TikTok oní phone charger ọpọ́n Ifá. So that is what is happening. Okay. Anyway, and I was enjoying the merging together of the two empires. And please, the day they will do the merging, notice, to whom it may concern, that Jokem to unblock us in case you people are coming to merge together. Because how will you ferry? Eh?
It's okay.
Okay.
Can Select give us that intro again? But that intro is sweet.
It's really sweet.
Like a 34 people are.
Làgàtà ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú. Ta ni Làgàtà? Ọ̀gágun tó ṣe ìgbàjọba.
Ìdòkú olúkàwò.
Ìlú ti dàrú. Làgàtà ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú. Ta ni Làgàtà? Ọ̀gágun tó ṣe ìgbàjọba.
Kò yé wọn, yóò yé wọn lọ́la.
Òjò tó rọ̀ tí kò dá. Alákùn ló mọ̀ yẹ
Yóò yé wọn lọ́la.
Òjò tó rọ̀ tí kò dá. Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ yẹ.
Sẹ́lẹ̀, àjọ lọ sí Jokem lálẹ́ ni o. Every one of us.
Báwo la ti fẹ́ débẹ̀? Báwo la ti fẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì wo ló fẹ́ gbé wa?
I dey always do.
No, I'm migrate débẹ̀ náà ni.
Ó kọ́ ìpínlẹ̀
tó máa ń ṣe meeting yẹn. Ẹgbẹ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn ò ní owó mọ́tò, wọ́n ti block wa. So báwo la ti fẹ́ witness?
I'm a charter bus nínú 30 million.
Okay, ta ló máa stream ẹ̀ fún wa?
No, I'm a charter bus ni. Adema say jollof rice.
300.
Àti fúwádìí yẹ.
That is the merging together of the Coven and Supreme Iron Lady.
Lizzy Diamond.
Okay.
Hold on, chairman. They are white Coven. White Coven ni wọ́n. Àwọn àgbà abiyamọ tó ń jà fọmọ ni o. They are white Coven. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn àjẹ́ dúdú o.
Andy, Sẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹ kó gbé síbẹ̀, the premier of merging together or togetherness. Chairman, ẹ yá wa ní English.
Èmi máa dúró sẹ́yìn Supreme Iron Lady máa dúró sẹ́yìn Supreme.
Ẹ dúró. Sharing few minutes ago, DDG ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan ní few minutes ago. Ó dẹ̀ sọ àwọn wrong narratives kọ̀ọ̀kan nípa pé wọ́n yọ Andy nsẹ́sìn. Andy ló gbé wa lọ́jọ́ tẹ́.
Ó chairman ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́. Tani ẹ chairman ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀ na dirty talk. Forget them.
Ẹ ṣe sùúrù náà, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Okun kì í wó ruru káwà ruru, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò ṣe ń lọ àdẹ̀tí gbọ́. Andy ló wà lórí píláfọ́ọ̀mù yìí. Bóyá Andy lè sọ sí fún bí ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún péré, wọ́n lè táìmù ẹ̀ fún ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún. Kọ́ndẹ̀ rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀. Kọ́ndẹ̀ kó jù sí wọn padà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹni Andy fúnra rẹ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o, ló ti ń dìbọ́ǹkì yín yìí o. Inú mi ìbádùn táǹdì bá lè fèsì sí tó bá yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Kí gbogbo ayé gbọ́ constant record ẹ̀ so that bàbá ṣe ń sọ́nà tó àwọn èèyàn máa jù sí wọn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe rí. Thank you, Andy. You can go ahead.
Okay. Let me start saying what they are saying regarding to that statement that I and the two kills to Jokem or somewhere else is all propaganda. And one thing I want them to know is this: on this justice for Mohbad, on this black cap, it's a free movement, which I believe that anybody can move from one place to another. And if they are listening to my submission before now, I have told people that no one can stop the movement of people on this justice for Mohbad. You see, I'm not the one that took either chairman nor Crunchy Queen to Jokem. These people are over 50. They are not a baby. They are adults, a grown, full adults. A father and a mother. And also, let me make it clear, even if Chairman and Crunchy Queen, they talk behind me, if I'm not available, one of them will also come back to me and tell me, Andy, this is what I discussed with Crunchy. Andy, this is what I discussed with Chairman. Arumeta Kokim Daubenu. You understand me? And you see, it's not that we are discussing anything serious. We just discuss on a normal ground, justice for Mohbad. When Crunchy Queen sent a voice note to me 2 days ago regarding to this, I said, Crunchy, I don't want to listen to all this yeah. Crunchy Queen tried to, I said, I don't want to listen because I don't believe in all this. But one thing is this, these people are playing politics, and they can only play politics with the kids, the boys. And let me say this, some in this justice for Mohbad, they are grown adults, but they are still feeding on baby milk. They see themselves as a baby. Instead of them to feed on a solid food as a grown adult, they are still drinking milk. And you see, I don't want to mention the name of the host that starts this propaganda. I've spoken to him on Monday. Like I used to tell everybody, I don't have enemy in this justice for Mohbad. Our strategies to get justice for Mohbad might be different. I called him. He missed my call, he called me back. We spoke at least close to 1 hour. And regarding to this issue, I can tell you, he denied this. Because he said to me that the full voice note is not given to me. I said, what? We talk as a mature man. You understand me? And you see, even with the other people, we talk. Àwọn sójà wọn ni wọ́n máa ń tí wọ́n lọ́pọ̀. You will see the soldier in the comment section. Not even knowing we used to talk. And let me close my remark with this. The Chairman is not a betrayer to Andy. Crunchy Queen is not a betrayer to Andy. Aristocrat is not a betrayer. Am I audible? Supreme Iron Lady is not a betrayer to Andy. Lizzy Diamond is not a betrayer. If I start counting, there's a lot of people. When I talk behind TikTok, I will tell them, record me. Anything that I say on the phone, I will come to the public, I will say it. And you see, they've used different methods to try to drag me, but they will never say it because I stand on the truth. And I will say this, Crunchy Queen and Chairman have helped me in this justice for Mohbad to see the cause that I really passion for, to get justice for Mohbad. I have said it many times. To see things in different directions. This is Sele platform. Me and Sele, we are cat and rats. But I can tell you that Sele
will never stop me, because the ideology of myself to get justice and Sele are the same. This thing, Oluwashola, your peers, the same thing, Oluwashola, your peers, they've said something about this man to me that is working for Oba, is anti-justice. But my eyes is open now that this man is fighting for the same cause that I'm fighting for, justice. You understand me? And you see, all this propaganda will continue. It will continue. It's not going to stop. But my people, I want you to open your brain to see the cause that you are fighting for, so that at the end, you will regret. This is Chairman. We spoke at length yesterday, along with Crunchy Queen, over 1 hour, almost 1 hour, 30 minutes. And Chairman went to one platform about a few days ago. Yesterday, I voted in that Chairman. The first person call you, the second person call you, the third person call you, the fourth. You drop now. This is Chairman. He apologized to me, my friend Andy. I'm sorry. I want you one Shepeteri Mattelni. And I respect his opinion. And one thing I love in Team Mohbad is this, and I'm going to mute my mic. One thing I love in Team Mohbad is this. We might have differences the way we are going to make way forward to get justice for Mohbad, and we don't fight ourselves. We will engage. We will fight on the field. It's not fight. This is supreme that I've called anti-justice so many times. So stand there too. They have thousands of my voice notes with that. But where are we today? We are together. Because I can see that, come on, I need to join the team that is making justice for Mohbad. I was once spoke against Bankole and Smith. I don't know them from Adam. This is African TV. I spoke against African TV, but I can see now, oh, no. It's wrong information was given to us. A wrong narrative was given to us about African TV. That is why me, Andy, I change. And when they ask me to come back home, I say, until you change your course, then me and you can be on the same path lane. It's very simple. That is it. That is why me, I submitted myself for dragging. Let them bring evidence out that Andy is a coward. Let them bring the evidence out that Andy, we gave you money, but it's me that is giving them money. That's what happens to Perry. There was a time that they wanted to drag me with Perry. Am I a baby on justice for Mohbad? Andy, you are dating Perry. What's your problem? What is your problem if I'm dating Perry? You see, underage, what's your problem? They put that one in the bin. You understand? And I can tell you, purposely because of Andy, they drag Perry along with Ayonfe. Why? Because they are asking for accountability. And now I'm proud that I'm right in this platform of the headquarters of anti-justice. Still have more people that they are going to come to justice, because from time to time, when their eyes is open,
they will leave and join the right cause, even though to expose the atrocity of this justice for Mohbad. Thank you, my fellow Team Mohbad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andy. My brother in accountability. Thank you so much. African Television, you're welcome, sir.
Select one. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Oh yeah, Aya Songo. Good evening. Chairman, Baba Balagba. Good evening. Andy, good evening. Everybody, good evening. Before I make my submission, I just need to ask Andy one question. There used to be somebody on this Black app that encouraged me to bring the machine for free DNA to Lagos State or to Nigeria, where everybody can get free DNA tests. That name, if I remember, was Korede. I'm not sure. Every time Andy speaks, I don't know if Andy was that person. So Andy, did you ever have such conversation with me? It's zero. It's not me. It's not you. Okay. I'm looking for that guy. His voice sounds just like yours. But anyhow, thank you. Where do I start? A lot is going on. A whole lot is going on, and I don't really even know where to choke mouth. But one thing remains true. We have visible and invisible enemies in the movement for justice for Mohbad. My advice is to everybody, don't be discouraged and be careful who your friends are. We have been infiltrated. They are using the rule of divide and conquer. Remember that, divide and conquer. Andy is not enemy, betrayer to supreme, aristocrat and all this. These people are well organized. We came in with pure hearts. We came in with humanity. We came in with empathy. But they came in with strategy. They came in with mission. And it's taken us a while to understand what we have gotten ourselves in. It's taken us time to realize, when they bash this one, they discredit that one, they lie on this one, they push this one out. Even some of those we thought belonged to us are now entertaining them on their platforms. You get mad at me for going to somebody's platform, but that person comes to your platform and takes the front row. So who are you? What are you? Where do you stand? You block me for visiting what you call anti-justice, but you invite anti-justice to have front row. I'm scared of you. My plea is that every person was called by empathy, by humanity, and the zeal to change the narrative in the Nigerian police and our country. So you must remember, first rule, I am on my own. I am for myself to get justice for Mohbad. If you tally with me, you tangle with me, so be it. If you don't, I'm not going to depend or rely on you. Yes, of course, one can chase 1,000 and two can chase 30,000. The more we are, the better. But we have come so far to realize that among the more that we are, a lot of wolves are in. And there is no formula to
identify the wolves until they start biting. So put on your armor so that when they bite, you can immediately recover from it. There are dangerous people there's so many dangerous people among us. So where does that leave us? For me, the biggest problem we have in justice for Mohbad, the biggest problem, we don't have strategy. We don't have action. We don't have an NG room for justice for Mohbad. We don't. We're like sheep scattered, running all over. We are picking at every excuse, every mistake, but we are not sitting down in no particular engine room to profile solution. We are like fire brigade being called to put out fire. They will light a fire in one corner and we run towards that fire and we use that for 1 week or 2 weeks. And then they put another fire to the left. We all run there and we focus and start putting out fire. We're just putting out fire. We are not protecting Mohbad. Somebody said the most important thing I've ever heard on this movement. I want to think that person was Jack on this platform this afternoon. Jack said, Mohbad has a lawyer. Wunmi has a lawyer. Who is defending Mohbad? That really touched me. I came up so I could share in that spirit, but other talks came in and they were playing some kind of audio and people talking and it didn't make sense until I dropped. But Jack, wherever you are, God bless you. And I want everybody to remember that statement. But Mohbad has a lawyer. Wunmi has a lawyer. Mohbad has no representation. And this is where we are failing. Because we that are supposed to provide a formidable force for that boy, they have given us so many fires that we are putting out and we're not focusing on how to fight. I mean, fight with passion, fight with resources, fight with our brain. And Jack also said, all we need is a bunch of new lawyers. You see, the law does not change. Only Supreme Court changes the law. The law does not change unless you take it to the Supreme Court level and they misinterpret or reinterpret or reintroduce or amend whatever is sitting. You don't need SAN. You don't need anybody but the law to get Mohbad justice. Where have we sat down? All of you, question yourself in your mind. Where have you sat down to put the law to play, to bring the police, make them accountable, to make Mohbad accountable? I know Supreme tried when she first started. That's the one person that I know has spent money and really submit the law to try to get us results. Bankole and Smith are there. Look at them, they're sad. They're being given the runaround. So it's not about sad. It's about getting people to throw the law at everybody and anybody under the earth that has anything to do with this case. The same law they used to stop the tribute, an order to stay in action, an order to stay in action. That same order was recently used by Bankole and Smith. They use it to stop us from showing love and respect, to rejuvenate and energize people to fight for Mohbad. They went, Bankole and Smith used the same law to stop the inquest. And today some numbnuts are trying to blame Bankole and Smith, and they try to blame some of you that you did something wrong. My brothers, my sister, you never did anything wrong. A stay of that kangaroo inquest was long overdue. I thought they would have gotten a stay a week or two. From the day they stopped at that foundation, a stay should have been enacted. But it's taking this long, and I welcome it, and I'm happy that at least I'm happy, one, that the kangaroo movement has been stalled, and now proper interpretation of the law can actually be applied to this kangaroo courtroom. And it shows you, citizens, that when you apply the law, you can get positive results. What has this inquest done to Mohbad since they started a year ago? Zippo, nothing. Now that magistrate will get what we call a 40 resets. Oga get Oga. Oga get Oga. She has been stopped. This is the time for the people to gather together and file an action to recuse her. Get her out of that seat. So that we can, for all of us. Mono ibo to she pencil, on lo she razor. If you're using the law to bamboozle us, we'll use the same law to scatter you. But when have we sat down in our own engine room? We need justice for Mohbad engine fucking room, where only those who are serious sit down, talk, action, activate, execute, and conquer. We need an engine room. Everybody knows Lagata is nothing but a shitty part of this movement. Lagata and his goons sit down, plan who to go after, who to blacklist, who to blackmail, who to intimidate, and they execute. I heard somebody said, yeah, everybody know Lagata role in this movement. But what are we doing? We have allowed 419ers, criminals, greedy gluttons to take over this movement. Honestly, they are the one running the engine, and we are just chasing after them. They will give us a diversion, and we all swallow it, and we start talking about the diversion. Why are we not giving them fire to put out? Why are we allowing the pork boys and the stupid graces to run the show? Why? Must the good guys always take last? When are we going to wake up? You spend your money, you spend your time, you spend your emotion, you spend your psyche. Day, night, 365 days gone. And if we're not careful, another 365 will come and go. My brothers and sisters, we need to get our foundations in order. We need to begin to give them a run for this justice. Yomi has come.
I have a question on African TV because already you
máa sùn jọ torí Ọlọ́run máa sùn tí n bá parọ́ wọ́n ní mò ń parọ́. Let me just land with this one. Supreme is going to write a movie, and I'm going to play the scammer, and I'm going to play the Japa boy, and some people are still promoting that. Some people are still supporting someone that was brought by a criminal and who has shown criminal tendencies, who has lied. I will defend this movement with my life. If you kill me, others will come. They are threatening me. Oh, boom, I'm gone. Oga, We've been in this game 12 years. 12 months, sorry, or more. And nobody, yes, we've gotten verbal and written threats, but we're still standing and we didn't take people's money and run away. So anyhow, if you don't get anything from this message, form an engine room where actions are planned and executed. We need an engine room. We need it fast. Don't play. Thank you, guys.
I'm sure Mr. Jack wants to say something. Or very, very wicked. Let's hear from
No,
you.
I want to ask my question first, you. Mr. Jack, that will talk for 7 hours.
Oh yeah, ask.
So African TV, let me mimic Supreme will be like Jacuzzi baby, African TV Dalia. Báwo she máa ń sọ gbogbo àṣeyìn. Anyway, my question to African television is, assuming now you and Baba went to the court or whatsoever you people drag yourself into, and at the end of the day, you people settle out of court like we don't know what might happen. I just kindly listen to me. So you people now settle out of court, and that's what I said too. Baba now be like, African TV, okay, I want you on my team back. Like, it came out from Baba's mouth after you people settle your court case, and I pray it's settled well. I don't want it to be going this, because I want justice for Mohbad. So, assuming you people settle out of court amicably, so Baba now said, okay, African TV, Motijeko have everything till law without listening to any other people on TikTok, and said, I want you on my team. Are you going to accept the offer? That is the number one question. And I want you to answer this question based on you settle out of court in a good way. And don't even answer this question in the thinking of Kinti, court today, cash, about no she man sorry. Do you understand me? I want you to answer this question based on you people settle out of court in a good way. So that is the number one question. And Baba now said, I can't TV, okay, I want you on my team. No contract, no 70, no 80. I just want you on my team, or a good team. I just want you as my advisor or any stuff. Are you going to accept? That is the number one question. And the second question is, I'll first answer my question first. Will you going to accept? In a yes or no, I don't want to do well.
Let me answer the settlement first. Let me tell you, my dear, screen record me, blue record me. What am I about to say? I promised Mohbad that he's my son. Long ago, probably about 8 months ago, go and check my videos. I did a letter to Mohbad as my son. So I cannot settle with those that are not giving my son justice. There is no court that will tell me to settle with that man. It can never, even if the court orders me that you must work with that man, I will tell the court, stick it all to your punani.
Sorry, African TV. I want you to be careful. I want you to be careful because I will use this statement that I'm asking. I will use it against you in future.
So you will not understand.
So I might use it against you in future.
Let me be clear. You see, I don't want you to misunderstand, misinterpret, and extrapolate lies. Get the facts from my mouth. Me, Larry, OAC, son of Omodia, twin born to Maria Ashia Omodia, CEO, African TV. Today, I tell you and I tell the world, Jobad, Joseph Aloba, aka Jobad. Number one, he doesn't have a team, so I cannot belong with him. And nothing will make me settle amicably with him on this case. In 5 days, or no, it's next Monday, we're going to be in court. I don't settle for less, and I don't work with suspects, and I don't encourage criminality. So I cannot. I suspect him of misgivings in this case, so I cannot work with him, because then if I'm right in my suspicion, then I'm compromised. I suspect he's done a lot of things wrong. And I lay it to you that if the judge or the court orders us for mediation, I'm going to refuse, because I want the law to take place to tell me if I've done something wrong and if he's done something wrong. So I am refusing any option for settlement. I want the law to rule on this matter. And if the law is wrong and I feel it's wrong, I will go to the next level, until the next level. So, my dear, wherever that notion, if this is a pre-planting or people are just planting, tell them to stop that. You're dealing with the wrong man. No settlements, no amicability, only the law will rule. I'm not afraid to...
Can I continue my question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Noted. Very, very, very well documented, self. Good. So, African TV, do you still want to continue with this justice for Mohbad and with your own foundation? Because with this statement that you just made, how are you going to do it without the family or without Baba? Like, if everybody votes for you, okay, African TV wole, is it gonna be easy for you? Like, do you still want to continue with this, with that? That word is deep. The one that you just said. Don't listen.
Let me answer you. Let me answer you before you make me forget. Look, do I want to still continue? Never stop. I have never stopped. We have never stopped. We will never stop. Some of the members of the foundation are here listening to you. We don't just make noise. We're not coming and making noise and getting people confused or, debating on whatnot and whatnot. We go to our engine room. We're making decisions every day, and we're doing little steps to make sure that when you hear some of the things, you'll be like, wow. So are we going to stop? No, never. So the foundation is operational, and we don't need everybody in the foundation. Let's get this thing straight.
If you try to be stubborn or try to be uncultured, well, I wish you best of luck. But I would not want a situation. Fine boy, you went to Berekete. Before you went.
What happened?
Point of correction is
Peace. You will need to fight the battle not from the studio, but also from the street and from the court. Because Baba left and is giving space, you think Berekete is not involved. Berekete is fully aware, 100%, even more than 100% involved in this case. So don't mislead the public. because sórí èṣù tó ń gbénú ẹ yẹn èṣù tó ń fún ẹ lágbára àsọkúsọ yẹn èṣù yẹn máa tiẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ìran ẹ àtiwọ́ ẹ máa parun èṣù tó ń tì ẹ yẹn tó ń jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀sọkúsọ. I will advise you leave TikTok or you leave Mohbad case for now. If you don't have anything positive to contribute in this course, I advise you leave it. Because your go direction to be matter yiba, I swear to God, it's all wrong, it's all misleading, and it's all distraction. We listen to a lot of things while we do our hustle and go. But when we have the opportunity to rest, to speak about it, we'll come and speak about it. Sele, stay off Mohbad case. Mohbad ò mọ̀ ẹ́ lọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀, ò rí Mohbad rí, ò dẹ̀ tán mọ́ Mohbad. Kò dẹ̀ sí blood related Mohbad tó kọ lẹ́tà fún ẹ pé kó wá. Probably you go and revive the death of Bob Marley or Fela if you want to fight for an artist. Because in this Mohbad case, it seems as if your brain has been twisted and turned upside down. So you are misleading the people. Please stay off. And people on a very advisory note, stay away from Sele. Stop listening to that boy. It meant no good for this justice.
So that
all they want to do is to drag
no be only Sele san. Àti wig na wig gbogbo wọn yẹn àwọn náà dá wàhálà yẹn.
Charity yẹn that one I'm still understudying now. It's to me a comedian who is forcing herself to be relevant. She's forcing herself to be relevant. Comedian. She's a comedian. So ẹ jẹ́ kó yìí máa pa wá lẹ́rìn tó bá tó time aṣọ tiẹ̀ fún. But Sele a deep bitter soul.
Sorry, sir. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sir, ṣé mo lè sọ nǹkan fún yín? It's like ìmọ̀ràn.
Kò sí wàhálà mà. Kò sí wàhálà mà. Táàtì fọ tí sísá kan tí ò bá ti bínú because we are losing our platform.
Ṣé rí ìwọ̀nba ní kára sọ̀rọ̀ Sele? They need attention náà fẹ́. Sele ṣiṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ ní ẹ jẹ́ kó máa gbó bí ajá. Àwọn ajá ẹ̀fọn ti wà níbàyìí. Ó máa kọ̀dí nínú iyọ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí. Ignore wọn. Don't continue to be saying, oh, Sele, stay up. The other day, is he king of the south or the west? The guy came up on coach in Nigeria, I think so. Ó ní ọgbọ́n lórí, ó ń béèrè nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ wọn. Iṣẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ dá lóhùn, wọ́n twist ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá náà ń gbélé lórí. Pé bye. Ìyẹn ní ṣebí what's his name? African TV. Ṣebí ó bú àwọn eréṣì gbà kan tó ní àwọn olóṣó. Then why is it now that àwọn náà wá ń team up pẹ̀lú sí tó wá ń wá against baba? They all that country drop bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sílẹ̀ ni. Sherry, ẹ má fún guy ní more attention, much attention.
I'm not saying it so that people will know and avoid whenever to bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ direction ló ti bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ má bínú sí Sele. Igbó ló ń da ọ̀rẹ́ mi Sele láàmú. Sele ti mú kó kọjá báyìí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ pé kọ́ má bínú sí kọ́. What he's doing every day is wrong, but kọ́kọ́ ignore ẹ̀.
Ó lè ti fi Bible ṣe rí Islam kó ti fẹ́ kó ti yí ló.
Ìwé kó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn igbó.
God protection olùkọ́kọ́ ló.
Ó ti fi Bible ṣe rí Islam.
Wọ́n á ní kó máa lọ mú gàrí. Gàrí tẹ̀lé má fún
èmi máa ń fọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ rẹ́rìn. Ẹ̀yin lè ń kàrọ̀ pé èmi máa ń fọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ rẹ́rìn ni. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni. Èmi máa ń fọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ rẹ́rìn ni nígbà tó ní báyìí rẹ̀ máa ń pa mí.
Private tí ìyá Mohbad tún parọ́ mọ́ bàbá pé òun ló ní kó máa sá lọ. Ṣé ẹ rí pé orí gbogbo wọn ní sọ pé prime boy kò sí tó máa ṣe ìwọ gan ní case against àwọn people yìí gan.
Ó sì sọ pé prime boy ò ní case they should not push this boy to invite
Prime boy should not go there. Prime boy should avoid their
platform. Avoid owó platform torí pé kò sí case against prime boy.
Kí ni prime boy gan wá
ń sìn? Kankan pẹ̀lú anybody.
Kí ni prime boy gan wá lọ́dọ̀ Sele oníkùn yìí?
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹ́ pé tó bá dọ̀la ń sin wọ́n yìí máa wọ́ prime boy níbẹ̀ yìí. Tó máa sọ di ìdí pé kíni.
Ebi
Tọ́
ṣẹlẹ̀
máa ń
yìí
wọ́
fi ṣe
prime boy.
yẹ̀yẹ́
Tọ́ máa sọ pé ó lọ ń tọrọ owó káàkiri.
Ebi ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ó báyọ̀ tí mọ̀ pé Mohbad ṣó ó mọ̀ kó máa kú ló fi ní èmi nìkan ló talẹ́ni tó pa tó fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ń jọ̀wọ́. So prime boy fọ́kọ rẹ̀ ọkàn bó ṣe bọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe kò rúru ni fọ́kọ rẹ̀ balẹ̀ kò sí ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ogun wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn náà dé wà kò sí tó máa ṣe àwọn pípọ̀ ìbọn
tó bá ti ń ronú sí láì
má lọ bá àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn lọ jókòó pẹ̀lú àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ kẹ́ máa jíròrò
máa bá ẹ ṣeré
sí
láì ká máa pàdúrà fún
ẹ fi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí sílẹ̀ owó tí chairman fún ló fi ṣiṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀ èmi sọ fún yín púpọ̀ ọdún wọn owó wọn náà
ṣé chairman tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ti disgrace lánàá mo léèyàn onígbó ó ti disgrace chairman lánàá.
ní ìṣirò God protection
èlò ló wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa èlò ló ẹjọ́ ta ló lówó tó lè wo kánsà nu wa èlò ló wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa tá à ń gà palẹ̀ lórí àánú ọlọ́run la rí gbà orí ọ̀fẹ́ ọlọ́run ní kálukú ń jẹ àtẹni tó wà nílé àtẹni tó wà lájò àánú ọlọ́run la rí gbà ọmọdé lẹ́tà lọ́wọ́ ó ní kéṣù wá ṣeré fóun tó bá ná ẹ̀ta owó ẹ̀tàn kọ́ ṣéṣù ò ní mú ni ṣéṣù ò ní mú ni you see people should be cautious and know what to say or what to do and unto those who have told the inquest mo kì í pẹ́ kú iṣẹ́ èṣù takuntakun ọ̀gá yín tó ń lò yín tó jẹ́ èṣù gangan tó kó wọnú yín tó ń lò yín àwọn tó lò ṣáájú ìgbẹ̀yìn wọn kò ní yàtọ̀ sí tiyín kò ní yàtọ̀ sí tiyín bóyá nítorí property àti land lawyer à ń béèrè nǹkan dá wa lóhùn bring the profile of Smith and Bankole àwọn dàda ń dídín Jacob àti Papa Lolo tẹ́fẹ́ fi dá ẹjọ́ rú we ask you bring them. Spirit to get involved in this case for what? For what? Sherry, there are cases in Nigeria. If you're a good lawyer, you won't have time for anybody to be put. Oh, they allow client to come and push here and there. Once they said no, I beg, look, I'm not interested in that case. I can't ridicule my profession or ridicule, but because they know their limitation and they know, and also because of their desperation. And they know they don't have any other thing to do except to tartan on Mohbad's case. That is why they keep him running from pillar to post. You have stalled it. Ọlọ́run fún yín. Ẹ̀yà ìgbà lónìí, ìgbà ń ṣe tí. You only borrow time. And whoever, I keep saying, whoever that joined them to stall or to celebrate stalling this inquest kò ní ṣe rere láyé because àti wà lórí justice àti wà lórí òótọ́ a fẹ́ rí justice a fẹ́ rí òótọ́ ẹ wá lọ́wọ́ apply fún nǹkan kan ẹ tún wá lùlù ẹ̀ láago inú yín dùn. I look at all of you, no matter how red you are or how rich or how beautiful or how vast you are. Mo rí yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣírí, according to the Bible. A ní àṣírí, go àṣírí yẹn aṣọ pé kò sọ lọ́hùn. Àṣírí aṣọ báyìí. Mo rí yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣírí gẹ́gẹ́ bí nínú Bible. I don't know what you want to get from it. Tó bá jẹ́ pé party justice, if not your selfish interest, and you are there, you will climb, you will say, they don't want Bankole and Smith. Abeg, who is Bankole, who is Smith? Lórí lẹ́gà ní ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ṣé Gani ni wọ́n ni àbí F.R.A. Williams? I examine, I check through record. Àwọn yẹn ò sínú lọ́ọ̀yà tí George máa bẹ̀rù pé lọ́ọ̀yà kan wà níwájú mi. Even where Shitu speaks on criminal case, on criminal proceedings, àwọn yẹn máa dúró sẹ́yìn. Wọ́n máa gbé ìjàlẹ̀ baálé àti aráàlúwa ni. What are we now deceiving the people for? We ask you produce the board of trustees, the directors of the Ada charity, Ada Wazobia Charity Foundation that you are fronting in the name of public. It's public Ada. It's public Ada. And also the organization is charity. Charity has nothing to do with this case. If you want to do charity, there are homeless people, there are people who are fatherless and motherless, the orphans, the sick ones. You have them around in Nigeria. Go there, go and charity them. But if it also Mohbad, immediately Mohbad died, you gather yourself together. You went to register your foundation in October. Just because you want, Baba Mohbad, we have foundation, we are this, we are that. You are more selfish and more disastrous than African TV. More than African TV. And I could remember it on that very day. I was with African TV in a car. That you called African TV. And African TV was telling you that I have done it. I don't need your foundation. I don't need you.
Grace, let's try to round up.
Okay, ma'am. Well, justice is Mohbad. Ó ti gbógi kọjá ewé. Ó ti fà débi pé tọ́n bá béèrè òkú ọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, tọ́n bá níwọ̀ ló pa, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Because nǹkan tó mọ̀ tó sọ òun ló pọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run tó fẹ́ mú ẹ, ó ti jẹ́ kó yìn sílẹ̀ ká mọ̀ báyìí. Pé wẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó mọ̀ ó fẹ́ sọ, bọ̀ tó bá débi tó ti máa sọ, wàá ṣe kí ni? Wàá pàpà sọ. I was feeling a bit of sympathy for her before, but ìgbà tí mo rí game àti káàdì tó play lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí, I think I've got a change of mind that this woman does not deserve any sympathy or anything at all. That for her to come and give account of báwo ló ṣe pa ọmọ ẹ or báwo ló ṣe agbódegbà àwọn tó pa ọmọ ẹ. We need Lïam Mohbad to speak out and well, I wanna.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace.
So,
Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much. Omojesu, are you there? Olufemi, are you there? Your network. Olufemi's network is somehow. Omojesu, are you there? Omojesu.
Ẹ káalẹ́ mà, ẹ káalẹ́ gbogbo lé.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o.
Ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ mà o, Ọlọ́run á dúró ti everyone o. Gbogbo ò ní borí ojú wa ò ní rí bí o. Ṣé rí tèmi fẹ́ sọ lọ́rọ̀ ti ìyá Mohbad? Ó yẹ káwọ́ ìyá Mohbad ló bá wa débi tá a dé yìí o. Ṣé gbogbo lé ń gbọ́ mi? Hello?
À ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọ.
Ìdí ni wípé ṣé rí ibi tí wọ́n dé ń sìn, ìyá Mohbad ló jẹ́ kó débẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀, ó dára pé kéèyàn pọ́nyàn léyìn ni. Wọ́n ti pọ́n léyìn ju ibi tí ìyá Mohbad gan lérò. Torí ìgbà tí bàbá Oríyọmí sọ, ìgbà táwọn èèyàn bú wọn pé wọn àdá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, wọ́n ní láwọn ò lè dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ọlọ́mọgun ò fẹ́ justice. Torí gbogbo ìgbà wọn sọ yìí fún àdúrà tẹ́ ń rí tí a kàn ń bú lérò tèmi, ìyá màmá ẹ̀ ló fa gbogbo irú wàhálà yẹn sórí ẹ̀. Nígbà wọ́n ti pe bàbá wípé n tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín, kí bàbá má wulẹ̀ pariwo káàkiri tí bàbá ò ti gbọ́. N tó jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn sọ pé òun disown bàbá òun nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? So ara bo ni justice for Josie. Òpònú wo ni ṣe justice for ó ṣe sọ pé justice for your father. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú olófò. ẹni ìṣẹ́ àwáyé má rẹ̀ ń jọ ọjọ́ wèrè tẹ́sẹ̀tẹ́sẹ̀ justice for jòsí ṣáyé yín ti bàjẹ́ ni kí ni wèrè tẹ́ ń ṣe kiri orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì gan-an ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ lọ kú bí kan tẹ́ bá rí ibi gbà lọ. So ìyá Mohbad ló bá gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń ṣá eré tó yẹ wọ́n sá fún Mohbad òkú rẹ̀ wọ́n ń padà sá fún ká má rí justice. Ẹ má bínú máa gbà yẹn torí àìwò àwọn tí wọ́n ń kọ̀kọ́ kúkọ yẹn wọ́n ń jára ó kàn yẹn kí ni wèrè tán bá káàkiri tí wọ́n bá ní depression nílé wọn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lọ gbélé ká lọ gbòògùn ní hospital kan máa lò kán máa sọ ni torí àwọn kan bẹ tó jẹ́ pé wọn fẹ́ kéèyàn ó tiẹ̀. So ìyá yẹn ló yẹ ká fà sí rìn ibi tó lọ dé má kó lọ tú sẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn Wùmí tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ torí mo máa ń ṣòfófó káàkiri o mo lè má wọlé kí n dúró ní wíńdò wọn mo máa ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ń lọ bẹ màmá yẹn torí Wùmí kí ni wọ́n ń bẹ̀ fún kí ni ìdí tán fi ń bẹ̀ kódà mo gbọ́ débi wípé ó ní ẹnìkan tán fi sọ òbúkọ green àbí ti ṣe white ni àbí kíngì ewúrẹ́ so wọ́n ní ó ń lọ bẹ̀ ju 3 times lọ léèdè kí ló ń lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀ tán fi ń sọ ìyá Mohbad so bí ìyá Mohbad bá wá kúkú fẹ́ kú tán bá kú tán fẹ̀yìn lẹ̀ fọmọ ṣé kò wá dáa ju kán kú lásán lọ ni kí wọ́n bọ́ta kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí justice ibi tí wọ́n bá gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n bá àwọn tí wọ́n ti wù mí lẹ́yìn yìí ìyá Mohbad ló jẹ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad ló ni wọ́n sáré lọ síbẹ̀ torí pé wọ́n ti ní tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín ṣé jogúnjogún máa ń tó ẹni tó gún máa gbè ní. Àkọ́kọ́ náà ṣe rí bí wọ́n gbowó bí á dìde lórí owó yẹn bí wọ́n ṣe ẹjọ́ mi wọ́n á gbọ́rọ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn fúnra wọn ò lọ para wọn sí lórí. So kí wọ́n kúkú wọ́ọ́rọ́ wọ́n sìn nígbà tí wọ́n á sunkún tí ò ní sẹ́ni tí ó rẹ̀ wọ́n gbà yẹn tí wọ́n bá kúkú wọ́ọ́rọ́ wọ́n sìn tán dẹ̀ rí justice fọmọ wọn ó pé torí ìgbà tí wọ́n padà kú gan ọlọ́mọdé wọn padà para wọn torí bó ṣe wà yìí tó tiẹ̀ tún ti dé orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì eléyìí tí ò dórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn gan ibi tó máa dé gan àwọn gan fúnra wọn gbà tán bá ń gbé sí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn lẹ́nu àwọn èèyàn àwọn gan máa sunkún ni yóò bọ̀lé yóò máa sunkún ni yóò fẹ́ lè lọ kó owó yẹn dà sínú omi torí pé wọ́n wá ní ó tó pín so tí bàbá ti wá ní tí tó pín báwo tí bàbá ò dá sí ni ló fi di tí wọ́n kọ̀yìn tí wọ́n fi wá fa ẹni tó pọ̀ ọmọ mọ́ra tẹ́ ẹ fi wá gbé pọ̀n tẹ́ ẹ wá mọ̀jà tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fi pọn ojúlówó ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ fi ń pọn wèrè ọmọ káàkiri àwọn ló yẹ ká wẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ wòtòwòtò kí wọ́n bọ́ síta kán wá sọ tójú wọn rí torí mi bìlífù pé ìyá Mohbad tó sọ wípé èmi mo kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ sátọ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n pa àwọn Sunday àwọn rí ọmọ tó kọjá lọ lójú àlàfíìrí irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ màmá yẹn ṣèṣì ni kó má sojú ẹ̀ tí nǹkan yẹn fi ṣẹlẹ̀ táwọn parọ́ fún wa lórí ilé ìtàn parọ́ fún wa yìí àwọn ní ẹ̀fà gbogbo rádaràdá táwọn èmi ní ṣẹlẹ̀ èmi ní wíìgì na wíìgì táwọn náà fi ń ṣe wèrè lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá wọn kan ló kú ṣé àwọn yẹn mi ò mọ̀ bóyá ọ̀ràn èèyàn ni fún wọn bóyá wọ́n dẹ̀ pé wọ́n dandan ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Áfíríkà Mongo náà gbogbo ayé ló ń bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ó ti ṣe ọmọ kékeré ọmọ inú ẹ̀ kú ó ṣe 70 to 30 àbí 70/20 ní àbọ̀ kókó lórí kíni ṣé bísínẹ́sì ni ṣé wọ́n gbọ́jà ta ni ṣé wọ́n ń kéde ọjà ni gbogbo ìjà tí gbogbo èèyàn wá sọ ojú òtún tiẹ̀ náà ó tún padà síta náà wọ́n fẹ́ tiẹ̀ mọ́lé wọ́n sún ẹ̀ sí court wọ́n ṣe kinní kan kí lẹ́kún tó ń sun káàkiri náà kí ni ìṣòro wọn kí ni ìṣòro gbogbo wọn ganan tán àti ẹ̀já mi ń bẹ̀ kan tiẹ̀ wòran àwọn náà ń bẹnu àwọn tí wọn ò jẹ́ àrí justice torí pé wọ́n ṣàfẹ́ kí ìbẹ́ bá wọ ẹni tí àwọn fẹ́ ṣáájú tán fẹ́ tẹ̀lé wọn bá sì ti lọ sí kí wọ́n padà sí primary school àbí nursery and primary now kí wọ́n lọ tó according to bí wọ́n ṣe gámbẹ̀ ẹ sáà fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn tó tẹ̀lé yín níbo lẹ̀ ń tó lọ kí ni ti yín àti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ lọ mú sọ́jà ẹ lọ mú eléyìí ṣé tí bàbá ò bá sáyẹ̀nsì lọ́ọ̀yà tán fẹ́ gbà ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà máa ṣiṣẹ́ ni àbí sọ́mọ ṣẹlẹ̀ ló kú ni sọ́mọ wíìgì náà wíìgì ni sọ́mọ rẹ̀ ló kú ṣáwọn náà máa sáyìn fún lọ́ọ̀yà torí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn yìí ó dàbí pé àwọn àgbà agboolé wọn ti kú tí wọ́n lè bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tọrọ yẹ wọn ó pè wọn kàn bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé rí ìdí tí Karimo fi ń sọ wípé kàn fa màmá Mohbad mọ́ra sísítà Karimo mọ̀ pé màmá yìí mọ gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pátápátá ṣé mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan náà wọ́n ti jọ jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti lọ Karimo ti lọ bẹ̀ ńgbà tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú so wọ́n ti mọ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ó ti mọ ní ó ti mẹ̀yìn ya mo ìdí tó fi ń fọ ọgbọ́n làwọn ń lò ní ọgbọ́n ni Karimo lò ní wọ́n fi ń sọ ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀ràn yẹn kọ́ ni kéèyàn fáwọn mọ́ra torí ọmọ ẹ̀ ló kú tó bá wù kó bọ́ta kó sọ tó bá dẹ̀ wù kó má sọ ìṣòro ò sí ń bẹ̀ ṣé bọ́mọ ẹ̀ ló kú ẹni tó ti wà ń ta yìí ó máa wà títí láéláé ni kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbàgbé mọ́ èmi tí mi ì mọ mọ́ gan tí mi ì mọ̀ rí rárá ṣé ni mo máa ń ké gbogbo ìgbà tí mo bá rórin ẹ̀ mo lo fọ́tò ẹ̀ síbi níbi TikTok mi kan mo lò tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ń bẹ̀ ni àti fídíò rẹ̀ mo sáà ń share rẹ̀ gbogbo ìgbà tí mo bá ti rí fídíò rẹ̀ báyìí màá make sure pé mo share rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú fọ́tò so bó ṣe máa wà títí láéláé nìyẹn wọn àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹkún rárá o ìyá mò tí ò bọ̀ síta ó yẹ ká wọ́ gbogbo ibi tó ti lọ dé gbogbo ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ibi tó sáré lọ kó lọ tú padà ìyá mò ní òjò tí nǹkan ti rí ìdájọ́ o àwọn tẹ́ bá bìlífù mi ìyá mò ní ló nídìí ká wọ́ wọn ká wọ́ dáadáa kì í ṣe pé bóyá ń tù ọ̀rọ̀ tútù kọ́ ká wọ́ wọn dáadáa bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbá wọn lọ́tún káwa náà gbá wọn lósì síbi wọ́n ti gbá wọn wá torí báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ máa pariwo ẹ mọ̀ ìgbà tó ti jẹ́ bàbá nìkan péré ó ní wọ́n ń wá justice tó jẹ́ kó ẹ mọ̀ pé agbára àwọn obìnrin pọ̀ ṣá ẹ mọ̀ pé agbára àwọn obìnrin pọ̀ ibi tí ìyá rìn dé nìkan ibi wọ́n ti lọ dé nìkan ti lọ tú o so bóyá bá a bá gbé wọn sórí àtẹ tá a bá pàtẹ wọn bóyá wọn á mọ ibi tí wọ́n á ti lọ tú padà káwọn ẹbí wọn kàn pè wọn á mọ bí wọ́n á ti lọ tú kí ló dé gan ẹ ṣáà gbogbo èèyàn la ń dà láàmú náà gbogbo abiyamọ ayé lẹ̀ ń dà láàmú torí kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbọ́rọ̀ mọ́ ẹlòmíì bẹ tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ lè jẹun láti bí èyí ẹ̀ torí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ torí pé ikú yẹn dùn yàn ó dùn everybody ẹni tó wá lọmọ wà ń ṣe rádaràda bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wí irú lónìí tẹ́ ẹ rí i pé gbogbo ìgbà tó rẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ ní ẹ ṣe ń tì jáde pé lọ sọ pé bàbá kọ́ lọ lọmọ lọ sọ pé léyìí àwọn náà dẹ̀ ń bóde báwo làwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń pè bí adìẹ gólóbà wọn dẹ̀ ń bóde bàbá kọ́ ló lọ́mọ o kinní kan o kinní kan o ṣé wọ́n forí gbálẹ̀ léèwẹ̀ rí ni torí kò yé mi ṣé wọ́n forí gbálẹ̀ léèwẹ̀ rí ni eléyìí ò yé mi o àwọn wo tún lo ní justice sọnù so ibi èmi bá dé nìyẹn o kọ́lọ́run ó ṣàánú wa Ọlọ́run á dúró ti everyone o ẹnìkan kò ní sọmọ nùmọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run justice yìí a máa rí ni lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá wà níbẹ̀ tó láàánú rí Ọlọ́run á ká orí ọ̀fẹ́ kúrò lórí wọn ogun ó mú wọn ìjì ayé ó jà wọn ìjì àwọn ọ̀run ó jà wọn abiyamọ ó bínú sí wọn gbogbo ayé ó bá wọn jà ibikíbi tí wọ́n bá fi pamọ́ sí a máa rí ni o a máa rí lágbára Ọlọ́run torí justice for Mohbad justice for everyone ni o ọlọ́mọdé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́nì kankan kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ wa o ìta bá gbà ní ọwọ́ ìjọba tá a bá ti rí gbà kò wúlò a máa rí gbà ní o kárí justice gbà ní o ìyá Mohbad bí ẹ bá fi justice pamọ́ sí gbogbo bí ẹ bá rojọ́ lọ gbogbo protestant tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fún mọ́tẹ́ ẹ̀ fún tẹ́ ẹ lọ fún wù wọn ẹ lọ mú kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ gbà jáde wá ẹ lọ gbà jáde ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ní kán má jẹ́ kárí justice ẹ lọ padà lọ bẹ̀ kán fún wa justice a ní ìdí ẹ ṣe gbogbo lé o ire o.
Madam Confucius ń bẹ̀ yẹn ni.
Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú. Mò ń gbọ́ nǹkan kan ni. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ ṣé gan ẹ̀já máa lọ. Ẹ ṣé gan o. Thank you so much everybody.
Ṣé nǹkan tí ẹ ń gbọ́ yẹn ẹ lè sọ fáwa ni?
African TV ni wọ́n ti jù sí kolobo
Wow.
Mo ń record ó lọ dùn mí, mo ń record ẹ̀. Mi mọ̀ pé screen record yẹn mo ti tẹ screen record o gbogbo ibi tó tẹ́ pé ó máa dùn tá máa rẹ́rìn sí lọ́la. Àṣé screen record yẹn ó tún padà kò record. Ó lọ dùn mí jù. Ó ní scientist ó nígbà tóun ò tíì ṣe ó nígbà tí ó ní wọ́n tì òun lọ sí ibi tóun ti lọ sí oko ìparun tóun ti gba sú lẹ́tà. Ó ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn ó lẹ́fìdè ló máa ń ṣe analysis scientific analysis ó ní ìgbà tó ń gba lẹ́tà tó ń sìn ó ní kò sí analysis kankan ó ní wọn ò dáwó wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ kankan fóun mọ́ kò sí kankan lóun nìkan.
Ló wá lọ fi mú fárin.
Igbó jẹ́ pé owó ìtòkè náà ló bá wá. Olófò ẹ̀ ń wá fáwọn òfò.
The answer is no, and I'm telling you the because nobody.
Ní kí ni tó máa ń la gbogbo àbí kí ni tó máa dán kí ọ́.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ dá lóhùn briefly jọ.
Ṣé ó ti hangi ni?
Ibẹ̀ rí bí wọ́n ti ya Mohbad ojú tí wọ́n ti ń clear sí pé inú canal làwọn ń lọ. Ẹni tó pọmọ yín ẹ mú ọmọ rẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ lọ rọ̀jà ẹ̀ ń gbé pọ̀n kiri.
Àníyàn Mohbad ayé ẹ̀ ti làbàṣkẹ́ àbíbà náà àmọ́ ṣe ń sọ. Ó ní bàbá wọn ná àwọn Mohbad àtìyàwó ẹ̀ máa ń jà lọ everyday ó lóun ò rí jà rí o. Nínú voice note tán play lọ yìí sìn ó ní tó bá ń jà nínú ilé ó ní kò sẹ́ni tó lè wọlé náà máa tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ra wọn ni. Ṣé kò tí gbéra ẹ̀ ṣubú? Ọmọ ẹ̀ àtìyàwó ń jà lójoojúmọ́ ẹ̀ lè separate wọn. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ bára wọn mu no matter irúfẹ́ òṣìtàn náà ní. Wọn ò bára mu in anything ó dẹ̀ jókòó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ṣé ìfẹ́ kí ni wọ́n ní ṣẹ́yìn ó dà pé gbogbo wa àkíyèsí nǹkan kan ní gbogbo fọ́tò tí Àṣànà tó gbé síta pé ibi tí wọ́n ti ṣe wedding ni wọ́n ti ṣe ni àbí kí ni wọ́n ṣe so tẹ́ ẹ bá wo bẹ̀ ẹ máa rí wípé bó ṣe họ́ọ̀gì Mo ibi tó kọjú sí ó kọjú gbó ni ṣáà rí pé kálukú kọjú sí gbó ni the same thing recently fọ́tò tí Àṣànà yà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mo ní court ní corona bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí ìgbà tí wọ́n fọwọ́ sí tán bọ̀wọ́ ara wọn ẹ máa rí pé kálukú gbẹ́nu sí ẹni ó gbẹ́nu lọ kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ó sòdì gbé lọ ẹni tó gbé lọ sí kí lorúkọ ó kálukú gbẹ́nu sọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni mí ní kò ń ṣe pé ìfẹ́ gidi náà ní síra wọn. Ó kálukú gbẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ wa débẹ̀ já wa náà gbọ́n tẹ́ ń sọ.
The question of K Crown relates to the support to.
I'm not talking about K Crown. I'm not talking about K Crown. I asked you, did your lawyers go to the inquest?
I'm trying to answer the second question. Your question was to.
Yes or no? only asked one question. Did your lawyers go to the inquest? Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. And that leaves me very, very disappointed because I've been one of the #1 people trying to bring people in to back you. And I cannot stand when someone tells me they're going to do something and they don't do it. So now I walk away. I'm done. I walk away. I'm sorry. I did the best that I can. There's no one that's going to tell me they're going to do something. I got you recorded. They tell me they're going to do something, they don't do it. Those
Larry, you will explain to you.
everything they can to do it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
It's not a fight. It's not a fight. I just told you my lawyers did not go, and you should want to know why. You know, the inquest is not over yet, and we're happy they did not go because we knew there was no reason going. So if you want to get upset about that, all I can do is tell you sorry. That we're doing things strategically.
Under fire, we are very sorry. You don't have to take it personal that way. You know, there is a lot of inquest still coming. Sure, you understand? No verse, I beg. Ma binu ya komi alashiya ya forumu pano. Da kumo binu ya komi. No verse now. I beg
Under fire to calm you down.
Don't be disappointed. We have a lot of inquests to go. Even the last inquest was not even an inquest. It is somehow like it is not really inquest. They don't want to do inquest that day. They don't want to even have a seat that day. It is we are sorry.
So I hope you accept the apology. You and IT guy are my #1 fan, the way I see you. So don't let one inquest break the marriage. Otherwise, I'll buy a ticket and fly down and have dinner in your house with you and your husband. So don't get upset, baby girl. All is well. We're on track. Okay, we're on track. We have a lot of fires we're putting out. And one inquest that is a shenanigan does not stop anything. Okay, baby? All right. So I hope you're calm now. Drink some water. I still love you. Thank you. IT brother.
Hey, my name is quite simple. What you draw from it, I'll leave it with you. If you have African Television Foundation, if I need to reach out to obtain information about it without having to contact you, how do I do that?
I'll send you to my lawyers.
Okay.
You don't want to talk to me?
I'm of the opinion, in the light of me or the general public or anyone wanting to spread the words, it would have been easy for me to Google African Television Foundation and go onto a website where I can actually see information about your board of trustees, your mission, and your visions. Something I think will be useful. Why? Because the engagement, as you know, just in case you don't know, is probably sort of like within the TikTok, this black app, notes. If people stumble across this discussion and they're picking up on this African Television Foundation and they're not actually able to find out information about it, I think it will be more.
IT guy, hold on, let me stop you. I already understand the motive.
Then you can wrap it all up.
No, I just want to answer one at a time. So that I don't forget.
Go for it.
Yeah, you mentioned public, and I've already said severally, it's not about the noise. So we're not privy to be giving out information publicly. I want to take you to a background that you may not know, and a lot of people don't know. People like Lagata, the anti-justice people, they have thrown a lot of saboteur to CAC and the government. Let me tell you, my name is so hot, according to the lawyers, according to the Sun. People in high places fear this name. You may hear me here and see me here, but from the Sun, information they have given to me, about the people that we're up against, is quite shocking. That small boy who came to fight for justice is on the lips of dangerous and top people. They sabotaged our registration. We made 12 attempts. So for that reason, I told you, go to the lawyer. When we are ready to declare the foundation publicly, you won't be the one to tell me. I'm a very transparent person. But because of the experience that we have had, where people deliberately went to CAC and blacklisted my name, it took the Sun to discover what I'm telling you. Imagine paying for registration 12 times and none of them is refundable because you want to fight for Mohbad. For those of you who want to open Nash and find out the board of trustees, you will get all the Nash and all the DNA very soon. And I can say probably next week after the court hearing. So my brother, be patient. Let us go to this first court hearing. And for the integrity of the foundation, I will give you that information. You can call my lawyer tomorrow, they'll talk to you. But we have been through a lot that, you see, every time I come up, I say foundation, African foundation. But there are things that you need to know truthfully, that everybody needs to know. And those things are coming out shortly after the court hearing. So if you're in a hurry, I can just send you to the lawyer. That's all I can do right now. Okay? So I hope that's enough for that topic. Your next question, sir.
Okay, so can we then assume that African Television Foundation is actually not accredited at this point?
Our foundation is registered with the CAC at this time. That is for sure, that is known, but you will get more details very soon after the court hearing. I don't want the enemies to see you have a pure mind, because I feel your vibes, but a million other people can use this information, if I give it to the public now, to cause mayhem. They have experienced sabotage, blacklisting, other things. So yeah, a little caution is needed at this point. And I understand it's not fair to the public, that something that should be just thrown out there. But because experience is the best teacher, I wouldn't want the enemies to have an upper hand again. You know, when we came in, we were gullible. Oh, justice, 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 justice. Mohbad, Mohbad. Some people were thrown into jail. Some people were given a petition that is still pending. We don't know if they will activate it or not. So we are in perilous times that caution is highly needed. And forgive me that I don't give you that answer in public, but I will give it to you eventually in public. Thank you, sir.
So my final question, obviously, because I personally would love to do things sort of like publicly. So do we then sort of like await sort of like your update regarding process of registration?
IT man, I'm going to court on Monday. IT man, I'm going to court on Monday. The hearing is on Monday the 7th. You may, this information you seek may be given to you on the 7th or on the 8th. Let's finish this court hearing, please. Yeah, don't make me jeopardize the court proceeding.
All I'm saying simply is that for members of the public that would like to apply to your foundation as members publicly, then it means we have to wait for an announcement from you to say you've gone public.
Ibo ni ó ti lọ, ó ti jápa.
Very wicked lady, and I wish you guys can carry on.
Ó ti jápa.
Ẹ ṣe jàre, Pinkin, are you still there?
Ó ti jápa.
Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe gbàgbé títí wa. Kí ló dé tẹ lọ fọ́kọ̀ ní báyìí?
Kò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Kéèkàn ló ti kàn ó ló ti lẹ̀ ló kò pa tẹ́lẹ̀. Kéèkàn ló ó dùn mí, oh God. Oh God, ibẹ̀ yẹn ló dùn jù. Ṣé rí question kéèkàn yẹn ló dùn jù? Ó ní pé ó nígbà táwọn fi ń ṣe there's going to be a celebration, anniversary celebration. Ó ní gbogbo wọn ló ń ti òun nígbà yẹn. Ẹ̀rí tó ti sáré dìnnà.
Ọmọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ kan òun má gbélébù ká dorí ẹ̀ kodò ní.
Honestly, ó ní wọ́n ti òun nígbà yẹn. Ó ní support from here, support from there, support kìíní kan. Okay, nísìnyí kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó ní bọ̀ nísìnyí, ó ní there was only only you want me to offend some people right now with this question. You want me to offend some people? Anyway, I will talk. Ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ní pé scientifically analysis nígbà yẹn ó ní but now there pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ pé everybody pé I'm left alone. Ó dùn mí, oh God, ó dùn mí.
Ó ti lọ school, ó ti padà ní.
Ó yẹ ká fi rẹ́rìn lọ́la Ọlọ́run, òun ló yẹ ká kọ́kọ́ fi ṣíjà. Ó dùn mí, ibẹ̀ yẹn gan ló fọ́nì jù. Ó dùn mí. Bí màá wo orí screen, mo ṣe wo orí screen mi báyìí, mo rí pé kò record. God. Mi mẹ́ tó máa ní recording yẹn.
Kọ́ndẹ̀ ṣáàpù tó jẹ́.
They have left him behind.
Wọ́n ti record ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti record ẹ̀ pa.
They have left him behind.
Wọ́n lórí òun.
Mi mọ reason tí mi ò ṣe wá record.
Wọ́n fi ṣe escape goat.
Èyí tí mo record ẹ jẹ́ kí n post ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ tọ́jú ẹ̀ sórí Facebook. Orí Facebook mo máa ń tọ́jú nǹkan sí. Orí Facebook ni. Ó ní they have left him behind. Ọlọ́run nìkan. Mọ́mì mọ́lẹ̀, irọ́ ni o, you have it. Mo jẹ́rìí yẹn máa send ẹ̀ sí mi.
Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, mo láwọn kan expert.
Mọ́mì mọ́lẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ bá mi send ẹ̀ ibi tí K-Crown tó ti ń béèrè question lọ́wọ́ yín.
Wọ́n ti kàn wọ́gi.
Ẹ jẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí mi. Ẹ jẹ́ mo tẹ̀ jẹ́rìí pé máa send ẹ̀ sí mi. Màá sáré lọ post ẹ̀ kí má bàa tún lọ delete. Ó dùn mọ́ mi jù.
Ó yẹ kó máa sunkún kí n sìn torí wọ́n ti bẹ̀. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀ mo máa pàdé níbì kan. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún pé
màá lọ check ṣá.
Ó ti yẹ kó jáwọ́ nù wàhálà ìkótó ti dìgbà anniversary.
And she was teasing me like she always does.
Màá lọ search fún. Mo mọ àwọn ibi tí mo máa lọ tí màá ti lọ check. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa lọ ṣe gan ni o.
Ọ̀run ayọ̀ lásán mà, ó dà wọ́n.
Okay, you couldn't record anything. Okay, 70-30. Mọ́mí oyè Ọlọ́run ní ó máa ṣe o.
70-30 dẹ̀ ni.
Ó dùn mọ́ mi. Mo gbádùn question K-Crown yẹn, mo gbádùn ìbàjẹ́. Mo gbádùn. Go. Good night, everybody. Again, mo fẹ́ wá fídíò yẹn lọ. Tí má dẹ̀ ń wá, tí bá wà pẹ̀lú yín bíbá.
Ẹni òfò wẹ́ ni àdánù ni wọ́n.
Mọ́mí ó yẹ Ọlọ́run ó dàárọ̀ mà, ó dàárọ̀ everybody.
Yes, ma.
Crazy. Aláyọ̀ ni mi ẹ ṣé gan. Thank you so much, everybody. Mọ́mí Mọ́lẹ̀, Mọ́rẹ́níkejì, ẹ ṣé o, everybody. Thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o. God bless everybody, the gifters, the commenters, the panelists, everyone, the princess. Ẹ ṣé. Good night, everybody. Ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe bí ẹ jẹ́ ń yọ ṣàṣàngélé kúrò ń bẹ̀ nù. Fẹ́ wá
Ẹ̀yin náà ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ àfaradà wa o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí ẹ̀ tí ò bá láfaradà ò lè ṣe ó. Thank you so much. Good night, ma. Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bí Daddy Freeze. Mo fẹ́ wá fídíò yẹn lọ.
Inquest or to witness or to talk.
You're meant to say invite, boss man.
Oh, invite. Yeah, sorry, invite, not petition. Yeah, point of correction, invite. Invite. Now, Yekudi, one thing that I know now is this. There is one lady or a woman, let me put it a woman, let's say a woman, that if the justice is not going, if we're not going through, if we're not going to get justice through the way we are going, or through the other side, there is another person that I know of from the other side, was formerly on the other side, but now a friend to Karima. What's her name again? Woman called Liars. Liars, liars don't lie. I know she got a lot. But when was she going to drop the lumber into the internet?
What else are you expecting, bossman? After all the lumber that we had yesterday, it was more than enough.
The lumber that you showed yesterday is a lot.
But me, I'm giving me a headache.
Man, you heard from the horse's mouth, and you are still looking for more source from filter. Let me tell you, whatever you think liars have, who do you think is going to be the source of whatever you think liars have? Who is the source?
Mama Mohbad.
So you had something from Mama Mohbad yesterday, and you are still looking for liars. Oga, that your petition no go.
Petition, oh sure, Sonny. This is invite, no first.
Invitation.
Yeah, it's not petition is different for invite.
Petition you for what? That's why I was waiting to understand.
Invitation.
Okay. See,
What happened yesterday? Exactly what happened yesterday? Liars don't lie. A woman called Liar don't lie. As the same of Mama Mohbad, probably with Wunmi herself and Obadura. Am I right or wrong?
Have the words, bossman. We are not understanding.
It's like I don't know. I don't
big. Come up with the question.
There's a woman, a very strong, was a strong member of Wunmi. All right. Now she has seen the light. Just like Karima has seen the light now. But before she saw the light, she left. She has some fat in her hands like this. I have been waiting for her to throw those lambas to the internet. Scatter the justice for Mohbad. Let the internet check. There's a woman called Liars Don't Lie. She has a lot of information regarding to Mama Mohbad, Wunmi herself, especially Hadura. So I know she's your friend, you know her. When was she going to drop those lambas?
Bossman, you like Tatafo. Whatever.
No, it is what I know of. That's why you are here.
How do you know?
Don't mention it.
No, me or
Don't say that.
I should not say what. Shame me.
Good evening. Please,
Thank
you. Good evening. The voice note that has been going around. There's something Mama Mohbad said about our Dada. I don't want to mention the name. About talking to Baba on even if that is not their child, they should adopt. Can you enlighten us on that, Sister Karima, please?
I feel like Mama Sherry obìnrin náà àwọn obìnrin máa ń wà emotional. A máa attach emotions sí nǹkan she get. Irú nǹkan yẹn sìn tó bá jẹ́ bàbá ni bàbá lè Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ tí ò bá ti ń ṣọmọ mi kó gbọ́mọ lọ fọlọ́mọ she get. But just because Mama is connected, ó ti fara ru ọmọ yẹn. Sure you get. Mama can say, one mama will me one day you more, me one shaking it come up. Sure you get. Mama will not say me one day you more. That was why Mama said, Toba should DNA go, Toba jomo wa, tí ò kì í ṣọmọ wa, a máa gbà ani. Mama ti gbàgbé pé tí DNA bá sọ pé ọmọ yín ni ẹ lè gbà. Tí DNA bá sọ pé ọmọ yín kọ́, there is definitely there will be
your mind,
tó máa wá ní sometime in the future pé òun lòun fẹ́ gbọ́mọ. So Mama attach emotions due to connection tó wà tọmọ yẹn ti ní. Sure you get. I felt like that was what it was behind. And Mama said something. Kilo mawa je ọmọ mi ṣọmọ mi ko ma wa wà láyé asán wà lé ayé lásán bẹ́ẹ̀.
So this discussion was between Mama and Baba.
Wait, let's come back.
No, Mama and the spy.
Oh, okay. Did Mama tell the spy that they've done DNA? Like they've done it. Was there any discussion?
I don't think she said so.
I think from the conversation, from the voice note, she knows that it's not for them.
Okay.
Because Uncle Auntie played it today, and she knows that baby is not for them. She knows, and that was what she told that lady.
Okay.
She doesn't. Are you Yoruba? Love me more. Are you Yoruba?
No.
I'm not.
So from the conversation, no, she doesn't know. Because she said she's not sure. From that conversation, she said if it so happens that child, Saint, please hold on. That she
mentioned the property.
Wait, one after.
She mentioned the property.
Can I just finish so that you'd hear me? She said if it so happens that the child is not Mohbad's child, that one thing she knows that Mohbad's widow will never find anybody to marry her. And that the child, that one thing she knows is that the child will end up in life marrying somebody like his mother. Do you understand? So she is also saying that should in case it happens that that child is not theirs, that the woman in question will never find anybody to marry her, and that the child, and that the child will end up with somebody like his mother as a wife.
You're mixing it up, they are saying no.
He's mixing it up. That's not how it started.
The person that said no,
you tried, but that's not how it started.
They are saying deep down she knows. Are you inside her mind? I'm saying the things she said that we heard her say. I'm not inside her mind.
So that the person will come and say their own part of the story.
Please, Mayor 57, Arabella signature. Please come up and say yours. You know we all have different interpretations, so please come and say your own. Shakira, come up and say yours, please.
He said, Imade is saying that is not how, Imade is on Facebook. That is not how she says it.
Hey, Made's calling and say your own too now.
Yes, say it.
And can I speak?
Okay, Biodu, bring it up. Bring Biodu up.
Favor 74, please, I beg you in the name of whatever you serve. I don't know whether you have weak clay in your mouth that will not make you talk. I have talked my own, and I'm not saying that I am right. If your brain is porous and leaking, you go fix it and don't say rubbish, motherfucker.
Can you bring Biodu?
Who is that? The person needs blocking.
All right, my darling.
Yes, how are you today? How was your day?
Good, and you, sweetheart?
Okay, let me say something about
the voice. Did you hear the voice notes?
Everything from beginning to the end.
Yeah, give it to us.
With my analytical mind.
Before you start anything, do you have any question for Karimo, please? Because you know Karimo is inside the family, so she's
no question, but accolades.
Okay,
Karimo, I must commend your eloquence, your depth. Báwo ni màá ṣe júwe yẹn o? Tó máa níyàn ní ọ̀rọ̀, ó ní àṣà, ó ní òwe, ó ní ọgbọ́n àgbà, ó ní ìjìnlẹ̀. I give it to you. You know, the way you articulate, a lot of people might find it hard to understand your person. But the kind of person you are is what the current fight that we are in deserves or requires. You have not seen at maybe at first, ó dàbí tàti tètè understand àbí ó ní àṣejù. No, you are ọmọ àgbà. And I pray for you, ọgbọ́n yẹn ò ní tán bẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ ni grandma ṣe o. Iṣẹ́ ni grandma ṣe. Karimo ní ìjìnlẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú yèyé kó dàbí òwe. Kí lè rí mi pa. Lówe báyìí la máa lè lo àgídìgbò.
Lady B, justice for non-Yoruba listeners. They are already commenting.
Ṣé mo ní kí a bá kàlá fún mi Yorùbá?
Má bínú sí wọn.
Excuse me na, ẹ jẹ́ kí justice sọ lé kí mi máa lọ.
Ṣé mo ní kí a bá kàlá fún iye Yorùbá?
Lady B, sorry. Mayor was okay. Mayor 57, please excuse
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kí n máa lọ. Nǹkan tí Mama Mohbad said, tí Wùmí bá betray mi, ó máa fẹ́ betray ló sọ níbi tí pé ó máa fẹ́ irú Lïam máa fẹ́ irú ọmọ ẹ̀, ó máa fẹ́ irú Wùmí. Nǹkan tó sọ nínú betray ló tún dárúkọ pé Lïam máa fẹ́ irú Wùmí.
No, Mayor, that was not what she said.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said. No need for argument. No, Biodu, take over the mic. Ben, you see my.
Okay, Sherry. Iya Mohbad.
English, please. Abi Iya Mohbad speaking Yoruba.
Okay.
Anyone that needs Yoruba, speak Yoruba, but come and put English, please. So
English, okay. You see, Mohbad's mom truly needed somebody to talk to, but she did not throw caution to the wind 100%. She said that those conversations were taken over a period of 2 months. It wasn't a conversation that was taken immediately. One back conversation, they took the conversation over time. So, despite the fact that